This is gonna feel really weird playing Skyrim like this. Okay, I'm just gonna sit like this. There we go. Yes, because then that way I can hit all of my keys here. And I can sit there. Alright, y'all. We're gonna do this 100% Skyrim run. This is day 1. Out of probably the rest of the year. Excuse me, I didn't touch it! I'm making sure Twitter posted it. It did. Alright.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Why, yes.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy.
The Empire was
They had me
nice
looking
and
for you.
lazy.
Stolen that horse and been halfway to
Like
Hammerfell.
Ashley. Nice and lazy.
You and me. We shouldn't be here. It's these
Sup?
Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
What's up?
We're all brothers
How you
and sisters in
doing?
binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue.
He's got.
Speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak,
What you
the
mean?
true High
What's
King.
wrong with it?
Ulfric, the Jarl of Windhelm?
Yes, bitch.
You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
To
Don't know
the
where to
brig.
go. But Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Okay.
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this.
It's 12:50. Actually, what's the 13?
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in.
Sorry, y'all. I'm like
When
posting
I was
my
a boy,
water intake from
Imperial
yesterday.
walls and towers
my
used to
birthday.
make me feel so safe.
I forgot to do it. Yep. I forgot to do it last night before I went to bed.
Why? I want to watch this.
I need to start putting like
Inside the house. Now.
ice cubes in this or
Yes,
something.
Papa. Get these prisoners out of the carts. Prove it.
Why are we stopping?
Cause why not?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
I might be a rebel.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've
I
got
don't-
to tell them
that's
we worked
no
with you. This is a
courage.
mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name.
Alright,
One at a
so
time.
I think we're gonna be a Nord.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Maybe.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Jarl
Like,
of Windhelm.
partial to be
It
the
has
Nord
been
or
an
an
honor.
Imperial.
Jarl Ulfric.
Imperial
Trail
because
off
you
of
get
Witherwood.
extra gold, and the Nord, or even the Breton. The Nord and
No
the Breton
cure
can
of
give you some
Rorikstead.
resistances, so we'll see.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. are you?
Alright, so I'm not a dude for one, so let's change that real quick. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Imperial's more gold. Breton's magic resistance. Yep, resistance to magic. And resistance to cold and their talent as warriors. But like, I kind of want the gold. No, I don't. I want the magic to resistance. I feel like I want the magic resistance. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I'm pretty pale, so we're gonna keep it like that. But I don't weigh that much. I'm probably like right there. We're gonna keep all of this down. Actually, I kind of want some more paint. Let's go with let's go with that one. Cause why not? We're gonna make it like a subtle color here. That's a subtle color. Alright. Nose is fine. Those are fine. Her eye shape's fine. Color's off though. The blue on this like model just looks really weird. These are fine. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way to the end. We're gonna go. I don't want to go that dark. That one's fine. Eye tint's fine. Brow's fine. Hi, honey. Are you going to go get some fruits? Did you leave Bella down? Okay, okay. Okay. I'm kind of partial. Kind of partial to that one just because. That one. Yes. We're gonna go with Harley because why not? Because you know.
You from Daggerfall,
familiarity,
Breton?
guys. Familiarity.
Fleeing from some court
That's
intrigue?
why.
Captain, what should we do? She's not on the list.
Forget the list. She goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to High Rock. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Oh, I threw my phone. I mean, honestly, he could have brought Hayden in here.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use
I
a
don't
power
really
like
know
a
if
voice
he's
to
really a
murder
hero
his
or
king
not,
and
though.
usurp his throne.
Really don't.
You started this
It's
war.
like really hard to
Plunged
say.
Skyrim into
So
chaos.
I'm gonna go with what I'm
And now the
familiar with
Empire
this,
is going to
this
put
run.
you
I'm gonna
down
side with
and
the
restore the
Imperials,
peace.
and then when we do the PC run, I will side with the Stormcloaks.
What was that?
It's nothing.
For
Carry
the
on.
Civil War quest.
Yes,
For the
General
Dawn Guard,
Tullius.
I will side
Give
with
them their
the
last
Dawn Guard
rites.
faction, and then on
As we
PC
commend
we
your
will side with
souls
the
to
vampires.
Aetherius, blessings of the eight divines upon
For
you.
the love of Talos, shut up
Soul,
and let's get this over with.
Learn our as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say
Oh,
the
I bet
same?
they are. head chop, though, guys. The head chop, though.
You Imperial bastards!
I hate the beginning of this game. I really do. It's so boring.
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Actually,
Next, the Bretons!
while it's running this really quick, I'm gonna go let Zach
Here
know
it is
before I
again.
need it.
Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
This way!
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Legends don't burn down villages.
I think that's how I normally have it. I don't know. I had to uninstall my game and reinstall it, so all of my actual settings are messed up. Yep, am I running? Oh no, I changed it to my left bumper.
You need to get over here now.
I changed it to my left bumper because it's what I'm used to on Dead by Daylight.
Everyone get back. Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Yes, I'm still alive, but I am not staying close to you, my guy. Come on. Phew. Go this way. Yep, and then I'm going this way.
We're escaping, Handler. You're not stopping us this time.
Yeah, fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovereign.
You, come
Alright,
on!
and because we're going to side with the Imperials, which we're used to, we're also going to follow Hadvar, because that's what we're used to.
We've got it.
Hold on, I'm going to text Zach and let him know, because he already left.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us to the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. Those binds aren't going to cut themselves. Let's cut you loose.
Come on.
Those
I'm
binds
in
aren't
front
going
of
to
your
cut
face.
themselves. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see
Actually,
if I can find something for these burns.
I should put X and B differently. Yeah, that way I can
A sword or two in one of these chests.
use my
Look
bumper.
around.
Alright, here's mixed unit tactics. So, like I said yesterday, since I went through the entire spiel yesterday of what we're doing, I do have my walkthrough, and I only use my walkthrough to make sure we don't miss anything in specific items, in specific places. So, we have mixed unit tactics here. Like I said yesterday, I do have like everything written down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all what I'm looking at. So here's our current book list. As you can see, some are marked off, but that's from the last time we attempted our thing, and then I had to start over because, you know, things happened. So I'm going to find mixed unit tactics, and it should all be in alphabetical order. It is. Here's mixed unit tactics. I have a different color, so we can cross this bad boy off. Which I can't see it over the black, so I'm gonna go over it another couple times. That way I can tell I have it. And then we're gonna take it. Why? Because that way we can put it in our library that we're gonna be making. So now we're gonna
See if one of these chests has some armor for you.
Now we're gonna search. We're going to equip. Take the key.
When I get that armor on, give that sword a few swings.
I'm gonna go ahead and just keep the
Let's keep
one
moving. That thing is still out there.
sword. Search this chest. We're gonna equip that. Take the gold. I don't need another sword. I really don't. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on our block first. So we're going to take out our sword, and we're just going to use the sword first. So we're just going to use a one-handed method here. I have to get used to using B. I'm so used to, like, using I love when they don't attack me. Like, why aren't you attacking me? Woo! These guys are searched.
Let me see if I can get that door open.
I'm not gonna take the battle axe because I don't need it. The Stormcloak armor is actually less than my Imperial armor, so I'm gonna leave it on. But I do have fur gauntlets, so I'm gonna go ahead and wear those. Alright. Okay, nothing on him I need or can viably put on without, no problem. Alright, so this is one up from my current weapon, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. That should give us my axe. Alright, now we got an axe. Block like that. And I have a habit of checking the sacks because, like, there's ingredients we can take. We are not doing survival mode, so I don't need the food. I'm gonna go ahead and go down into our next area, which will be right here. I'm gonna fight these guys first.
What was that?
For Alfred!
It is kind of difficult to
It's your best, huh?
figure out how to block with a one-handed weapon here.
Victory's yours.
I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heal here. Wow. And then I'm actually going to mark that as a favorite. And then I am going to. Oh, wrong button. We're gonna go go to weapons, and I'm actually going to favorite our current highest. And then I'm going to favorite our flames. I'm gonna go ahead and just favor that one too. And then right here, this is where it says oh, I forgot to switch my screens. My bad. This is right here where it says we resist magic, so we resist it up to 25% because of our blood. And this is where we absorb 50% of magic from hostile spells for 60 seconds because of our dragon skin from Breton Towers. So we went ahead and favorited all of our current magic just so that we have it. I've never actually used Conjure Familiar, so I want to see what that does, and then if I don't like it, I will remove it. So as you can see, I have healing in my right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch my healing to my left and my Iron War Axe to our right. What I might actually do is put the Conjure Familiar into my left and then switch it back to healing as needed. That's what we might do here. So what I'm going to do now is search these guys, because I'm a dumbass and accidentally like fucked it all from you guys being able to see anything. I'm going to go ahead and take the arrow because we're going to end up needing it in a little bit. We're going to search this guy. He's got nothing either, but I accidentally took his boots. I'm actually gonna store what I don't need into that guy. Alright. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Conjure Familiar into our left and the axe in our right. We're gonna take the potions. And I'm gonna go ahead and search this cupboard, which all that's in here is a wooden spoon or plate or whatever that was. I don't need to really take these things. They're meat or anything, but I'm gonna just go ahead and take it. Just because I can sell it later. And then I got all of these, which I can take all of them because they're just potions, which I may need. Alright, we don't need the cabbage. We need potatoes. We do need those. Yes, Kylan. Hi. Hi. What do you need? Alright. Bye. Dad's getting lunch, so don't get anything to eat. Kylan, I can't hear you.
Done then? This way.
Advar, don't get in my way here, buddy. Oh, my stamina's low.
Pay for that.
Alright, this is where we should be able to pick up our shield. Yep. So I'm actually going to equip this into our left hand. Because that's where we have our current
Fellows happened along just in time.
That's where we have our
These boys
current
seem a bit upset at how I
spell.
didn't
So I'm gonna go
entertain
ahead
their
and just switch it with
comrades.
the shield. And then I'm gonna check this one. This one's damage is 10. I think our axe is 9, I wanna say. Yes, it's 9. So I'm gonna actually take the mace and then I'm going to switch the Iron War Axe because it's 9, and I'm gonna switch it with this mace because it is 10, and I'm gonna put it in our right hand. Search over here. Alright, so now we have a book. So this is a brief history of the Empire Part 1. And it's a common book because as you could see that no skill popped up and nothing pops up in the corner. I think it pops up in the top left or the top right. I know it pops up in the top corner. I just don't remember which one. So I'm going to find it under common books. So if y'all are following along with me to like keep up with whatever we're missing and whatnot, I will tell you what spot you can find these at if you have a walkthrough yourself. That way you can familiarize yourself with where you're going or what you're trying to find. So if you're trying to get all the books, this is a brief history of the Empire Part 1. It's a common book, and it's under B. It is not under A. It is under brief history. It's not under a brief history. Just so y'all know. So this is volume 1. So we're gonna mark off that we found part 1. Okay. Oops, I forgot to take it.
Though come to think of it,
So we're actually gonna take it because I'm a dumbass and actually
I did hear some
forgot
odd
to hit pick up.
noises coming from over there.
We're gonna look down here and there should be another book,
Come with
and
us.
it's right here. This is Brief History of the Empire Part 2, so this is also under B. And we're gonna mark off that we have Part 2. And I'm actually gonna double check my spells here because I'm actually gonna mark off what spells we actually have while I'm thinking about it. So we have Flames, so that's under Flames under your spells. And we have Conjure Familiar, which my spells are actually not in alphabetical order. They're actually under what category they fall under. So like if it's Conjuration, Destruction, Restoration, or any of the other sections. But they are like all here. I just gotta find it. So this one's Conjure Familiar. So I gotta find Conjure Familiar. Candlelight. Conjure Familiar. Found it. So we're gonna cross it off. And then I'm gonna double go through. And I accidentally, or not accidentally, I do have all of my ingredients and stuff written down because of my last one. I literally was going to do ingredients and potions and all that too. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mark them down really quick that I have it, so that way my OCD doesn't kick in. So Elves Ears, Frost Miriam, and these are in alphabetical order, so I should be able to find them pretty quick. Oh, apparently they're not, because I don't see Frost Miriam on this list. Nope, I do not. I probably missed it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write it down. And it's M-I-R-R-I-A-M. And I'm going to cross that off, even though I just wrote it down. And then garlic, it is on here because I cast it. Garlic. And then our salt pile, which is on the next page. Okay. So we got those. Then I do have potions written down somewhere here. I know I do, because I remember writing them down for the hell of it, because I knew on my other 100% run, I was gonna actually do my potions and stuff too. And the reason why I'm not doing them now is, well, I may as well say I am doing them now, because I'm looking for it. So, this is your potion miner of healing. So, potions are done by the way they're written. So, potion of haggling. So it should be under M. Cure disease, strength, health, magic, alteration. I want healing, so I want the healing section. Which I don't see it under that either. I found it. Potion of minor healing. Okay. And then we got Potion of Minor Magic. Okay, and then Potion of Minor Stamina, which all of these are all listed together. As for like the miscellaneous stuff, I'm not worried about it. Keys, I'm not worried about it. Food, I'm not worried about the food, but I can get gold off of the food. And I can make other foods with it, so that way I can just totally like increase my my gold count. And I don't think I wrote down armor and all of that. I don't feel like I did, because I feel like this would be a lot more extensive. Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay. So that's currently everything up to this point. So that means we have these 4 crossed off out of like only a couple pages worth of actual potion ingredients. We have these 3 books currently, those 3 spells currently. We have 0 shots because we're currently not considered a Dragonborn. So this is up to this dungeon part, with the exception of searching this knapsack and those 3 3
Looks like
cages.
there's something in this
So
cage.
now we're gonna pick up the book.
Don't bother with
So this is the Book of the Dragonborn. So I'm pretty sure this one is a common book. It's gotta be because it didn't pop up in the corner. It's under the, which is funny because you would think A Brief History would be under A, but it's not. So this one being under the is actually kind of funny to me. So this one we can cross off. And really in the beginning, you're gonna see me like crossing off a lot more than when we get further into the game. Because I will probably have like 90% of this stuff already crossed off by like, I would say we'd have about 25% already crossed off by the time we hit the Golden Claw. So I already have most minor healing crossed off, so I don't have to worry about that one, but we do get lockpicks in here too, so we're gonna take those.
See if you can get it open.
And then we're gonna go ahead and do our lockpicks here. Because this way we can increase our lockpicking skill. There's something in this one.
Sure.
And then we're gonna go ahead and open this one, increase our lockpicking skill.
All my things, please.
Those minor magic we already have, and then we get spell tome sparks, and then we get these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the gold, the magic, and I'm going to go ahead and take these because I can dismantle those for our enchantments. Open that one. There's nothing in it, in case you're wondering. And then if you get down here, you can see some cages are open, some are actually locked. And what I do is I will unlock them just to gain that little bit of lockpicking skill. See, my lockpicking skill is already up to 16, and I'd say it's just under a half. So that is why we unlock all of these cage doors, so that we can go ahead and increase our lockpicking skill, even though, you know, plus not only that, but it helps you learn the lockpicking skill, like what you're supposed to do with it and how to do it. And it's only like 2 or 3 cages that you can unlock anyway, which is fine, because it's not like, you know, you need an extensive amount to fully learn. It's when they're the harder ones that you really want to pay attention to. So I'm going to take what that skeleton's got. I don't need these because they're ragged roads. I don't need those. There's nothing on the shelf, so I don't need to worry about it. The skeleton should have some bone meal. It does. So we're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to search him. He's also got bone meal.
Better to stick
And
together.
then we're going to
down
keep
here.
going. So like I said yesterday, I'm going to take it like a walkthrough, I guess you could say. And then
Where in Oblivion are we
also
supposed
uses
to
for
go?
people who have played the
Where's the
game
way
and
out?
they may be missing some items or, you know, whatever. Alright, we're gonna block until she swings first. Actually, let's back here. So we're gonna... Alright, so generally I can get 1 or 2 hits off before I get swung at.
Like the bite of a flea.
With the exception of 1 or 2 enemies coming up on me. In this case, 2 came up on me. I'm gonna go ahead and search her really quick. She's got a great sword. I don't need to worry about it because I'm not doing two-handed at the moment. She's got nothing I need. Again, two-handed weapon, not something we need right now because we're not doing our two-handed. However, I'm gonna put Conjure Familiar on this side, and I'm gonna put Healing on this side, and I'm gonna go ahead and Conjure Familiar over there. It's not working. Oh, that's what you do. Okay. So we're gonna put healing back. Put healing in the Conjure Familiar back. I'm gonna put the mace back into my right arm. And your shield is actually in your apparel, if you don't know this already. So again, I'm gonna do this like a walkthrough. So I'm gonna talk, whoever hasn't played Skyrim before, like, you know, I'm gonna talk it through like I think I would want to be told when I'm playing Skyrim for the first time. So your shields are gonna be in your apparel. Don't ask me why. I don't understand why, but it's going to be in your apparel rather than your weapons. So I'm going to actually put the shield back into my left hand so you can see it's equipped, but it will not tell you it's in your left hand. It will just show up like the arrow. So see, I have them both. My healing's still low, and I forgot to So yeah, I forgot to put my shield into my favorites, so I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that too. And then I'm gonna put healing into both hands so I can just top off this little bit of healing here. And then I'm gonna put my shield and my mace back in my hands. Conjure Familiar is gonna say, I've never actually used Conjure Familiar because I've never really needed to try these ones because I've never actually went for my conjuration magic other than, you know, like simple stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take the arrows. I'm not gonna worry about the battle axe. Battle axe is a two-hand weapon. These are all lower. That one's the same because I'm already wearing this. I can pick up the longbow here, but I'm gonna wait until Hadvar actually gives me the longbow in his inventory rather than me having to carry it for a couple minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and activate the lever. And the little assistant that we pick up at the dungeon has left us, so now it's back to just being me and Hadvar. I'm gonna go off to this little side alcove on the left because you can pick up a minor healing here. You can pick up some gold here. Sometimes you will have bone meal, and you get this little coin purse. There shouldn't be anything down on this side. I keep hitting the crouch button because I forgot I changed my buttons around. See, there's nothing on this side. So this is also a dead end. So now you can go back to where Hadvar is, which he is currently way back here. Okay. And then we can keep going. So straight is blocked off. So we have to go off to our right. We're going to pick up this coin purse. This skeleton has nothing in it for you to pick up. So you just keep going. The problem with me hitting my right bumper is that it's stopping. And it's kind of irritating me. So you can't necessarily block these guys. I mean, you can when they actually hit you. But for the most part, you can't really block them. Alright, so we've now destroyed all the spiders. As you guys can see, I do need some healing. My magic should be fully regenerated. It is. We're just going to go ahead and use it all on our healing here. And I'm going to put the shield and the mace back on. Alright, so now I'm going to search the egg sacs. They do have spider eggs in it. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up the frostbite venom from the spiders. There's only one spider. I thought there was two right there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick up the frostbite venom. Why, you may ask, is why am I picking them up if I don't use it? Because I don't use venoms or poisons when I play this. I pick them up for the gold. Like, I literally pick up all potions to sell. So we're gonna go ahead and search up corpses. Sometimes they will have gold, sometimes they will have lockpicks, sometimes they will have ingredients, but not very often will you see ingredients. Skeever tails are most likely to be found if you're searching a skeever. That's really the only time you will probably see an ingredient being in one. There are some egg sacs up here, which I'm gonna check. Don't rush me, Hadvar. Okay. I might switch my run button back to my...
Stick together down here.
Alright. Can't remember if you can search him or not. You can. I don't remember there being anything up there.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her?
I think there is.
I'd rather not tangle with her.
There is not. Just so y'all are if y'all are wondering.
But if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow.
I'm trying to
Might take her by
jump
surprise.
over that right now.
Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your
Alright.
back.
So he should have just given us the bow, which I'm gonna go ahead and favorite now. I think he did. So what I'm gonna do first actually is I'm gonna grab this coin purse that is in this little wagon. And then I fucked up because I did that. I don't think I can get it now, honestly. Okay, there we go. I did that for the coin purse, my bad. I didn't think it was gonna drop. So, I still have my mace and my shield up. So So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip the bow. As you can see, the bow is considered a two-handed weapon because it goes in both your left and your right. You use one trigger to aim and shoot. For this, if you're crouching, it's just your right trigger unless you changed it. And I accidentally just shot a headmark because he walked in front of my face. So while crouched, as you can see, the left trigger is black. I think that's even. Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking that when you hit your left and your right trigger, one will zoom in and one will allow you to shoot. I don't know why I was thinking that. There might be a skill that does that, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know. I might be just losing my fucking mind, honestly. Alright, so this is the end of our little area. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do our level up before we go into that. Alright, so this is our level up station. You get to choose one to advance every single time you level up, so you get to choose to increase your magic, your health, or your stamina. Personally, I might go as health first, to be quite honest. No, I'm gonna go with health, honestly. Alright, hold up, y'all. Guys, I'm gonna turn Monster Cat on for the next couple of minutes so that I can eat real quick and y'all don't have to watch me eat.
I bought this turtle from stole all my info. Ooh. Have you looked on the bright side?
Discover never holds you responsible for unauthorized purchases on your card.
That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter.
Alright, y'all, I apologize for that. I was eating. I didn't want y'all to see me eating a fat kid.
That sounds like me with my Yanglings. With my Yanglings, I was
Also, I was watching Pugs on my street. On my street, or on my phone. While I was eating. Because I love me some Angry Pug. Alright, so where did we leave off? We left off at the tree. Okay, so I picked to increase, excuse me, my health. And now, like, I have one perk so that I can increase whatever skill that we can get. I accidentally hit the 4 button. So for those of you who have never played Skyrim, this is how extensive it is. So here you got destruction, restoration, alteration, enchanting. And then you get into smithing, heavy armor, block, two-handed, one-handed. Then you go into your archery. And then you go into your light armor, sneak, lockpicking, pickpocket, speech. And then you get alchemy, illusion, conjuration. And then it goes back to destruction. And you can see each one has its own number, because that's based on when you use it. So like restoration's already at 20, and you can see its little bars already there. Conjuration's, I think conjuration starts at 25, and I think the bigger the skill it is, the higher the bar. Like I said earlier, I've never used conjuration. I think I may have used no, I think that's illusion. I think I've used illusion and alteration, but I don't think I've actually used conjuration. And then alchemy will go up once we start potion making. Speech will go up the more we talk to people. Then you got lockpicking, which is what I showed you earlier with the cages that we undid. Sneak comes in handy when you're sneaking, which me accidentally hitting my sneak buttons probably is why it's almost up to 16. Light armor is because we're using light armor right now, and I'm pretty sure the more you're wearing, the more chance you have to increase it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it with our one-handed and block and light armor. I'm not going to wear any heavy armor or pick up any two-handeds, and we're going to simultaneously use archery because it's long range and it's a little bit better. And then here we got our one-handed, and then our block's already at 16. And what we want to do is we want to completely 100% all of these. So for our first one, I'm in between wanting to do our one-handed, our light armor, and our block. I really should do our restoration to make it where our spells are only for half. However, we don't have that much health right now for me to really worry about it. So what I might do is I might do light armor and pick it up for our light armor being increased by 20%. However, my other problem is our one-handed goes up to 20% more damage, and our block, I think, is 20% more effective for blocking. So this is like my conundrum right here, is which skill do I really want to do first? And I'm really thinking I want to do light armor, to be honest. It's like it's literally between light armor and one-handed, I think, right now. So for skill wise, I am missing some. Yeah, I'm missing all of these ones. I'm missing all of these to be written down. I think. Yeah, I am. So I start with smithing. So this is what I have written down so far. I have smithing, heavy, block, one-handed, two-handed, archery, light armor, sneak, and lockpicking. Okay, so I'm missing everything past lockpicking. So I'm missing pickpocket all the way through to enchanting that I need to write down. So what I might do is, as we play and as I get into more of those skills, I'll probably fill those into my book, because like I said, I only have a few parts of that tier in. So really my conundrum again, comes into, do I want an increase in how I hit for a one-handed weapon, or do I want the increase on my armor? Right now, with us running into only light-based enemies, I'm kind of feeling going up for our one-handed increase, which might be a little bit better. And I don't have my headset on because I took it off so I could eat, because I'm a fat girl. JK. I'm really not fat. Well, according to my weight and my size, because I am 5'2" and I weigh an amount of pounds, I'm considered obese. I'm actually not obese, guys. I'm just bigger because I have kids. But we're working on getting rid of that shit, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna take these off because they're bothering me. Okay. So our conundrum right now comes into, do I want one-handed or do I want light armor? Again, I'm going what? I think in the long run, I think it'll be better for us to do the one-handed increase. So now I have the one-handed increase, and I have our armor. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. So then I'm gonna go in the one-handed section for armsmen, and I'm going to just cross off our rank 1 because we just increased it to rank 1. And then they're gonna go through this thing right here. Actually,
looks like it.
Yeah, I should have. Alright, so I'm gonna go into potions. I'm gonna cross off our frostbite venom. Because I have it, and I forgot to do it while I was eating, which is what I meant to do while I was eating. Just cross off anything I didn't cross off yet, and I completely forgot about it because I'm an idiot. Alright, what kind of blood freezing poison that does 5 points of damage? So it's under poison somewhere. Weak poison. It sounds like they have a game going on at the high school. Oh no, it's my game. Interesting. Frenzy potion, poison, fear poison. It's funny because I'm not seeing oh, there it is. So, frostbite venom, for those of you looking in your walkthroughs or looking at a walkthrough, just to kind of see what I'm looking at. It's in between deadly aversion to shock and potion of conflict, which if I open my walkthrough right now, I could show you where it is, but I'm not opening it because I don't need it. Because again, I'm only using it for the areas, like the area maps. So I crossed off our frostbite, and I meant to cross off my ingredients too. I meant to do this while I was eating, just so that I didn't have to worry about these ones to be crossed off. But we're gonna go ahead and find them. It's not a big deal for me. Probably is for y'all, because y'all are probably sick of me doing this. Alright, so we got bear claws. Okay, cross those off. We got bone meal now. Okay. Then we already crossed off our elf ears because we got that earlier. Frost mirroring we had to physically right because I apparently forgot it. Garlic we already did. Salt pile we already did. Skeever tail though we did not. So now we gotta find skeever tail. QRS. Yes, I just did that to figure out what I was thinking about for the alphabet, and then our spider egg. Okay. And then we didn't acquire any more books except for Sparks. So what I can do is look in our books to see if I wrote down the spells. I don't think I did. I think I just did skill books. I did. I did skill books, functional books, and common books only. So our spell books are literally only under our spells. So what I can go ahead and do is look for Sparks. Which I gotta find it. It should be by flames it is. Okay. Cross off Sparks. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and hit use, because what we're doing is we're using the book because we're reading it. So when you pick up a spell book, like an actual spell book, not a skill book, a spell book, and it's out in the open, you won't actually open the book like you would for a common or a functional or a skill book. Like, you won't actually open it. It'll just go straight to your inventory. So what you have to do for spell books is you have to go into your inventory and hit use in order to gain that ability. So now if we go into our magic, it will come up under destruction. And Sparks is 16 per second. Flames is 13 per second. I'm going to go ahead and keep Flames A because that gives you a little bit of after thing where they're still taking a little bit of damage. And B, Sparks is a little bit more costly. So until my destruction goes up a little bit more, or until I start needing more magic input, I'll keep it as Flames as our favorite, and then I might switch it to Sparks. However, if I get a better version of Sparks, I'll switch it to whatever version we have of that magic. Okay, so that's that. So now we're going to go ahead and go into our map. This will tell you what the world map is. So, again, this is for people who haven't played Skyrim. So this is your world map. It will tell you all 9 holds. So, like Riften, Windhelm, Winterhold, Dawnstar, Morthal, Solitude, Markarth, Falkreath, and then you got Whiterun right here. So we're currently here. We're this little marker. This is us, and this is our current objective. So this is what our current objective thing looks like. However, you can place a destination and it'll turn up blue, and then you can remove it. So that's what it is. These are like your little buildings throughout. So this is where we started. This is Helgen. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the pink book aside because that's got all of our current like cross-offs. And then I'm going to grab the actual walkthrough because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Yeah, see, I even have the page marked for skill constellations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my map. And Helgen is part of Falkreath, which is holds. I don't know what Falkreath is. Eastmarch. Usually I can tell by Eastmarch is Windhelm because I can see Windhelm right there. 7. Oh, there's Falkreath. Okay, so Falkreath is 8. So I'm gonna look up where the main map is in the walkthrough. So here is our current map, as we are in Falkreath. And Helgen should be in a bottom corner. Unless it's considered Riften or something. I think Helgen might be considered Whiterun, to be honest. I'm just looking really quick to see if I can find it. What's 832? 832 might be. 832 is Helgen. So Helgen is part of Falkreath. So I'm gonna look to see where our next closest area is. So we got Standing Stones, which is 833, which is kind of up here somewhere. And then we actually got like a little dungeon type thing, which we are gonna go through. Yeah, we're gonna go through that. So I'm gonna just keep this open for a brief second at this page. I'm gonna go ahead and pass Hadvar because I don't need to talk to him or anything. He's just gonna continue talking as we run. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and pick up our ingredients out here, and there's a butterfly, so I gotta maneuver around it. Pick up the damn butterfly, Libby! Come here! Where'd he go? Alright, so I'm gonna sneak up on the butterfly. There we go. Butterflies are very hard to find out on a table or something, so I do try to pick them up while I see them. And then I'm gonna just pick up a few of the mountain flowers and stuff, just just so I have them. Mountain flowers, thistle, and cotton are generally the bigger ones you will see the most along the roads. And snowberries when you get into your snowier areas. Alright, so I'm gonna discover the standing stone first, and then I'm going to go up to that little marker right there.
That ruin up there. Bleak Falls Barrow.
Alright.
When I was a boy.
So it's actually right below us. I just went around because I'm dumb and I didn't want to be normal. Alright, so these are standing stones. Right here you got the thief, you got your mage, and you got your warrior. Warrior will increase your like your handed weapons and your shield, like you can see. Mage is your magic, and then thieving, the thief stone's more like your pickpocket, your sneak, and all that, and they will all increase. See, they will all increase something. So this is your stealth skills, 20% faster. Well, we don't want the stealth. This one is your magic skills, 20% faster, which we don't want either. We actually want the warrior stone, because this is your combat skills, and you want your combat skills up 20%. So we're going to
go ahead. See if
activate our warrior stone, and then it will light up.
You shouldn't have been on that cop the minute I laid eyes.
Yeah, mainly because I didn't want him, like, being weird with me. But because I'm also not working on my, my thievery right now. I'm working on our combat stuff. Alright. So, I'm actually going to go into Ember Shard Mine first. And I will show you where it's at on the map. It is literally right off to the corner of your standing stone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross off that we went to the standing stone in our pink book. So it is in Falkreath. So I gotta find hold 8. And they are called the Guardian Stones. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross those off. And then what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna go ahead and leave Helgen uncrossed. I'm not gonna cross Helgen off right now. Why? Because we technically didn't search Helgen. We technically did not go to Helgen. We were just put there, and when we went to Helgen, we were tied up. Like, there was nothing we could do. Like, we were legit tied up. Like, so I'm leaving Helgen alone. And then I'm gonna leave Ember Shard Mine uncrossed until we come out of it and it says cleared. Or it should say cleared. So, our Guardian Stones are crossed off because I did just find them. And then what I'm gonna do is set it back off to the side, which I need to clear my desk really quick. So let's clear the desk. My desk is a hot friggin' mess, y'all. So I'm gonna leave it on the map really quick while I move things around here. So this is gonna stay up here. Zach brought me lunch. He's always yelling at Kylan that she doesn't finish her drinks. So I'm gonna try and at least finish mine. Alright. I gotta move my little... Oopsies, I turned it on. My, diamond art light. I do got a pencil for something that, is in the game that might not be listed in the book. My scissors up there. That down there. Okay, those are good. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just put the pink book right here. Have our actual book here. Do it that way. Also, y'all, I am officially with t-shirts. I'm officially making the t-shirts. The t-shirts are like, y'all can order one right now. Like, I made this one. This is your Hogwarts alumni, and it has my house that I actually got into off of the Pottermore cuisine. So y'all will now start seeing me wearing my own t-shirts that I'm making. So make sure y'all are constantly checking the shop to see if I've added new stuff. So for this week, the Hogwarts alumni shirts you can definitely find. I'll eventually get stickers up. I do have the sticker paper and the laminate. I just need to print off some stickers, and then we'll have stickers too. So if y'all want to order t-shirts, these are what I'm starting with. I will have some gaming t-shirts up soon. And for all you D&D junkies, we are in the process of making dice. So if y'all need dice for your D&D adventures, I will have every die done. I will have a set ready to go here probably, I want to say, by next weekend. It just depends on how everything's going. I might do them on stream. I might do a t-shirt on stream this week, because now that I have the ability to do it, I want to make sure y'all can see everything too. So we have t-shirts available now. We're about to have Dungeon and Dragon dice up there. If y'all are big D&D people and you love buying dice, because I know that's a big thing for some people, we will have them up soon. So if y'all need new shirts, or y'all need some new D&D die, or y'all need some stickers, or literally anything, everything is on the store page. Y'all can find my store page on my profile somewhere, pretty sure. So make sure y'all go and check that out. So we are at Embershard Mine. Sorry, I went off track there. I just thought about it. So it's 8:31. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the spot where it says 8:31. This way we don't miss anything we might need. So Embershard Mine. So 32, 31. Alright, so for the Embershard Mine, it says that there is some crafting spots, and we got some collectibles here. So there's a skill book that we need to get, because we don't have this one yet. There's some chests, and then there's loose gear, which are gear we're not worrying about, but the skill book we are, and whatever's in the chest, we could be. So we're gonna go ahead and keep this open, and it basically, what this says to me, other than, you know, what collectibles and crafting spots are here, it will actually tell you, how to switch screens again. So the walkthrough, what's absolutely amazing about this walkthrough is that, it'll tell you every single area, and it'll give you a description of what the area looks like, what kind of traps you could be looking into, what kind of gear and all that stuff you could be looking at. So that is why I like having this available to us, especially for a 100% run. Normally I do not look at my book. The only time I look at my book now is if I know I'm missing something. In this case, I know I'm not missing anything, because I've done this area so damn much. I should have just switched to my one-handed weapon and my shield, but I didn't think about it. So I'm going to go ahead and take his gold. His hide armor is actually lower than my current armor, and his fur shoes are actually the same as our boots. And his steel axe is 12. His is one-handed weapon, so we're going to go ahead and look at our one-handed weapon, which currently we have the mace. So I'm going to equip our mace, make sure our shield is equipped. So our mace is 12. We're going to go back to his axe. His axe is also 12, so I'm going to just go ahead and keep my axe, and we're going to start sneaking here, because now we're going into a new area. I forgot I had Pug Stream still open, but it's fine. I don't have it open. Alright, so there's a trap right here. You can actually activate it. And it'll activate these rocks falling on me, but I definitely didn't get hit by them, so it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up that. I swear I picked up a mushroom. I did. I'll get those. Oh yeah, because it was before I walked out. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get our longbow out, because these guys are a little further. We're gonna just go ahead and start hitting them. I missed that bow, or that arrow. We're gonna start backing up, and right about here is when we're gonna start pulling up our shield. Actually, you know what I want to do first is I wanna accidentally hit the wrong button, and we're still sneaking. So I pulled out our familiar. I'm gonna go ahead and now get our shield out. And we're gonna hit him. And then we lost a little bit of health, but we're gonna go ahead and heal anyway. We're gonna go ahead and put our shield and our mace back on. We're gonna go back into sneaking, and then we're going to search him. So his steel mace is actually better than our current one, so we're gonna go ahead and favorite. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and equip it, and then we're gonna go and we are going to favorite it, and then we are going to unfavorite our mace because we no longer need it because the one that he had is actually better. All right, and then we're gonna take the amethyst. We're gonna take the gold. We don't need the baked potatoes because they're already baked, so we don't really need them. If it was a regular potato, I'd say probably. Then he's got some armor, boots, and bracers. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and nix. Yeah, they're only 2 and 3, so we're just gonna go ahead and put them back. We're gonna just put them on his body. All right, and then his bracers are equal to ours. His armor is equal to ours, but his boots are actually lower than ours, so we're not gonna take them. Go ahead and put them back. Arrow. All right, so that's that one. Now we're gonna go search his friend over here. Hey, friend, what do you got? So, friend is running a heavy shield, which I said earlier, we're only running light armor, so we're not going to go ahead and take his shield, but we are going to go ahead and take his gold. His fur armor, his bracers, and his shoes are all equal to what I have now, and his iron sword is actually lower, so we're going to just leave that alone. Then we're going to go ahead and search down here, which you'll find some mushrooms. So the pot is empty. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up the pickaxe. Now, we're not going to use the pickaxe except for to mine. Literally, you have to have the pickaxe and the chopping axe, the wood chopper axe, in order to chop wood. And you need the pickaxe in order to mine. But you have to have them on you. You don't equip them, you just have to have them in your inventory. So that's why I said we're not going to equip it. So now we're just going to go ahead and search through here. Make sure there's nothing through here. I don't think there is, but we're going to do it for shits and giggles. There's not. And notice I can't really get down low enough for me to look underneath. So we're sneaking because we're in an area that has enemies in it, so we're going to just sneak. We're going to go to the right, and we're going to pick up some more mushroom, and we're going to actually pick up this coin purse, and we're going to read this tattered journal. Now, I'm not going to read these to y'all. I did that one time, like, way back when. I'm not going to do that anymore. Or I'm not going to do that this time. I might do it when we do our PC, but I'm not going to do it this time. However, I don't think I wrote down the journals and stuff for us to take, book-wise. I don't think so. Check really quick. It would be considered a common book. So let me. It's called Tattered Journal. I highly doubt I wrote these down. There's a lot of them. I did not. So even though it's not written down, it is considered a book. I'm still gonna take it because why the hell not? Us taking it will add some character to it. So now we're building off from this area, which is where we came from. We're leaving the area we went to on the right, and now we're going off to the left. And here you're going to find a lever. And this activates this drawbridge right here, but we're not going to activate it just yet. We're actually going to go over into this corner. You'll see some bowls, the chair, and then you're going to see a barrel. It's empty. At least for me, it's empty. Sometimes it has stuff in it. And there's nothing else over here really of use. So now I'm going to go ahead and activate the lever. I'm going to conjure our familiar once the drawbridge goes down. And then I'm going to pull out my shield. Because now we're going back to the main area. We're gonna stop sneaking. And then we're gonna go ahead and kill them. Then we're gonna go back to sneaking. because the last thing we want to do is not get our sneak level increased. So now we're going to search him. He's got heavy. We don't need those, and that one's less than our current one. Then we're going to search him. Did I search him already? Or does he just have the same stuff? Oh, no. Alright, so he's got a garnet. We're definitely taking the garnet. Definitely taking the gold and the lockpicks. You always want to take the lockpicks, y'all. Everything else we don't need. So that's everything I can take from him that's of use. You always want to take lockpicks because until you unleash the ability of gaining lockpicks that don't break, or, you know, you gain the Daedric artifact of lockpicking, in which it doesn't break, you definitely want it. So we definitely get a clairvoyance. We get some gold. And then we can search the sack, which does have salt pile in it, so we're definitely going to take it. Oh, Jesus. It scared me. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and ore this mine right here off to the left. And you will always know if your mining is done because it takes 9 hits. And I only know it takes 9 hits, guys, because I counted for 3 days straight, right? When I first started playing Skyrim for 3 whole days straight, I counted every single time my ass hit a mine. Literally. Why? Because I wanted to make sure it was directly 9. So, like, the first 3, I was like, okay, it's making a pattern. It's day 9. It's fine. And then as soon as I realized, oh, it's 9 hits. Now I will sit there, and every time I hit, I will count 1, 2, 3. And if an enemy starts attacking me, then I gotta think, oh, how many times did I hit that? Alright, so now we're gonna get our bow out because there is gonna be a guy slightly off to our right, sitting in a chair. Yep. And he noticed me. So now I'm gonna just pull out my shield and my mace. Come on, hit me. Oh, he missed. Woo! That's how he hit me. Our one-handed increase. That's cool. Alright, so now we're gonna search him. He's got a mine key. We're taking it. I just took everything. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna drop off shit that I don't need. Alright, so you can have that. These other ones I'm gonna just go ahead and keep because I'm gonna sell them because that's everything I already had. These ones I'm gonna get rid of. I think that was everything he had that I actually don't need. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Alright. So that was stuff I didn't need. Alright. So, that's the thing with mining ore is it's always gonna be 8 hits. Now, you can get garnets and stuff out of them. At about 6 hits, you can find them. But you just gotta pay attention to your hit because that'll tell you, oh, I got this many, or oh, this is what came at this hit. Alright, so we got our first scroll. And then we got some other stuff to dismantle. This is a 2-handed. Again, we're not doing 2-handeds yet. We're still doing our 1-handed. Granted, it is of value. However, I have to now think, oh, it weighs 25 pounds. So then I gotta look at our carry weight. Our carry weight's currently at 117, which isn't bad because it's out of 300. However, I don't know what else could, like, I already know what's in this mine because I've been through this mine so much that I already know I could probably take this orcish battle axe and it won't phase me any because I'm not going to get very much out of this area for me to be like, oh, well, I'm going to run out of carry weight. So, in essence, I'm just going to go ahead and take it for the sake of taking it because I know what's in this area. Then you got another 2-handed. You got 2 2-handeds right here, which we're not doing. This one's got some... These one's got ingredients. That's empty. That's flour we don't need. And I'm mainly only searching the sacks here for ingredients. Okay, those don't have any. And now we're going to continue on. This was off to your right. That little area. And if you picked up the key from that dude, then that you don't have to unlock. But you also don't have to unlock this door. And if you go in here, you'll see that there's nothing in here. Sometimes the game will spawn an ore in there to mine. Other times it's just like that. It'll be nothing. And usually it's like literally on the wall rather than like where this one is, where it's out and it's beefy in the middle. I just spilled pop on me on my new shirt. Crap. Hold up. Y'all may be wondering, why does she have baby wipes under here? Cause it's a lot easier to clean resin off with baby wipes than it is with soap and water. Oh, speaking of resin, can I pull this out now? I can. Y'all, this is so satisfying pulling. I want to show y'all how satisfying this is. So this is my measuring cup for my resin. And I'm just gonna pull it on out. Like, y'all, that's satisfying. And this is from yesterday's resin mold that I did that I screwed up. I actually screwed up the first set of D&D molds that I did yesterday because I put the tops on backward. So because I put the tops on backward, it didn't do the correct thing on the bottom piece. So now I have to redo them, which is fine because some of them had air pockets in it too. So I have to redo them because of the air pockets, because if you have air pockets and dice, they don't look good. I realized that today. Otherwise, they came out amazing. Like, these dice came out so good. And they were so friggin' pretty, and it was with the color that I made myself. I was so disappointed. I should have just did like a translucent or like a basic white for our first one. Ooh, that was satisfying though. But you gotta wait until it's like hard, otherwise it doesn't turn out right. And my camera went fuzzy, so hopefully it will go back to normal. I don't know if it did or not. Focus, camera! My camera's not focusing. I don't like that. I'm just gonna touch it. It's still not focusing. That's kind of irritating. Hold up. I don't know why it's not focusing. Let's deactivate it really quick. Okay, there it goes. Unfortunately, now I gotta sorry, y'all, this is gonna bug me. My camera may have just froze. Screen. Oh. I fucked up. I'm just gonna put my camera right there. Okay. So yeah, hopefully we will do some resins tomorrow, and get some dice going. I can only do one at a time though, because I only got one set of dice mold. So I don't know what color I'm gonna do. I might just do a translucent white for tomorrow. And I just got resin all over my controller. That's fine though. Alright. So we mine this one off to the left. We're gonna keep going forward. Alright, now you can do one of two options. You can go up, however, you will miss all the stuff down here, and you will miss that right there. So we're gonna go ahead and go slightly to the right. We're gonna pick up this coin purse. We're gonna switch to our longbow. Why? Because we're about to hit this bitch from above. He doesn't know we're here yet. Now he does. Alright, we've hit him twice. He's dead. We're still hidden. As you can see, there's a guy over there. We're not going to go ahead and hit him just yet. We want to remain hidden. So we're going to just go ahead and continue sneaking. And we're going to keep the longbow. And I feel like I'm super close to my TV, so I'm going to back up just a smidge. Alright. So we're going to search him really quick. We're going to pick up his gold, the stuff that we whaled into him. Now this will tell us that the armor ratings increased to 16. However, we do already have a shield, so now we gotta check the shield. This shield is 16. I'm pretty sure ours is the same exact shield though. It is. So ours is 16. So I actually do not need to do anything with that one. Then we're gonna check these. Don't need them. And then we're gonna go ahead and stay hidden. But we're now gonna hit this guy who's apparently stuck. Alright, it says there's another dude. He's coming from above, so I'm going to switch to our mace. And I'm going to conjure our familiar really quick. Conjure him right there. And then I'm going to switch to my shield. And then I'm going to stop sneaking. And then I'm going to go get him. I didn't need to switch to the familiar. I just did it so that we can get conjuration points for doing it. Alright, so Warhammer is two-handed. However, she has gold, so we're going to take that. The armor that she has is actually the same that I currently am wearing. However, y'all, I still look like an Imperial, as you can see. So what I might just do instead is I think I'm just going to go ahead and take her boots and her armor. And then make it to where we're not wearing Imperial armor anymore. However, we are missing a helmet, which is fine. But our light armor helmet will suffice for right now. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here. I think only that mushroom set's right there. I don't think there's anything under this. No, because it's not letting me look underneath. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop sneaking here for a moment so I can get out of that. Alright. So we're gonna take these mushrooms. And we've already searched the guy that was at this blacksmithing thing right here. We're gonna go ahead and look at the forge really quick just to kind of see if we can make anything. Right now we are missing leather, so I don't think we're going to be able to do anything, and we're also missing ingots. I just realized that too, so we can't do anything with that. It's going to be the same thing with our grindstone. And here we can take some ingots, and then we can get into a workbench, and we can see that we can actually make studded armor, which is what we're currently wearing. In order to bring up your smithing, you need to use these. So what I try to do is I will try to do whatever I currently can. But we only picked up 2 ingots. So that's going to be our next problem, is we got to find something that would suffice for us to use with what we have, which I don't think is very much. Because, like, I can make these right now, and these are great. These are literally great for mining your smithing skill. Using your nails and stuff. However, what I want to do is I want to use this grindstone. And we're going to check on our steel mace to see. We actually need steel ingots, so we can't actually increase that. But we can see what this will increase to. Whoopsies, I accidentally hit the back button instead of use. Alright, so we're going to see what the war axe will go to. Because out of the 3 we have... Actually, no, we're going to do the iron mace. I'm sorry. I was going to say because it was the highest, but the iron mace is actually higher. So we're going to check to see what it'll go up to. So it'll only go up to 13. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit back. And then I'm going to double check what our steel mace is at, which I don't remember what it's at. So we're going to go down to our steel mace. That's also 13, so they're the same. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it alone. And then I'm going to go ahead and check the workbench to see what we can do. So what I can do is I can actually increase our armor. So that'll probably be a lot better for us than doing, crap, I keep hitting the wrong button. Than us, doing our, weapons. So that just increased it to 27, so we're gonna hit craft. And see how it brought up our bar just a little bit? That's what we want. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go back into sneak. We don't need the sword, we don't need that sword. This will give us some ore, which we're definitely going to take. And then here is our skill book that I said we were going to need. So see how I did not once look at my book to tell me what I needed? Because I already knew we were looking for a skill book and we were looking for some chests. Well, we've already ran into 1 chest. I think there's like 1 or 2 more chests that are in this particular area. So here's our light armor forging. So now we're going to go into our pink book over yonder behind my mic because that's where I had to put it. And then we're going to go for the skill book and you're going to look for light armor. And the skill books are listed as just like the spells are, it's listed based as what section it's out of. So light armor would be considered, the light armor forging would be considered light armor, so that's where, you know, it's going to be sitting at. I do just not have them listed by what they're from. And you can look over in this corner, which you're not going to find anything. And then we're just going to continue on, because there's nothing really else down in this spot that we need. We already searched her, because she's not wearing any clothes. And we're going to just go around and go up to the top. This is why I said you can go one of two ways. I mean, you could have taken that down ramp and then went and did that down there. Or you could have, you know, completely bypassed it. But I kind of wanted the book, so... Alright. There's nothing right there I need. I can't remember if that's considered food or an ingredient. It's considered an ingredient. So, if you see charred skeever and y'all need it for anything, it's literally considered an ingredient. So, that is your charred skeever. Hi, honey bunny! Oh, you're using my emotes. Did you sub? Did you sub? Or did you use your Prime? Because if you did, it didn't give me my alert. It didn't give me my alert if you subbed. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, that's really frustrating. Are my alerts even working? Alright, y'all, I gotta test my alerts really quick.
That's a good idea, honey.
It's working. I can't hear it, but it's working. Or did it just let you use the emotes because you're a moderator? Seven-month founder, what's that? Hold up. I found something and I don't know what it's for, so now I gotta see what it's for. Founder badge. Exclusively available to the first 10 Prime or paid subscribers of an affiliate's channel and first 25 are paid subscribers of a partner's channel. Oh. Oh. Okay. So that's why you have a founder's badge. Interesting. Did not know that. Huh. I wonder... I can see if you have your primes, but I thought you had your prime put with somebody else, like I do. Okay. We can go ahead and search two sacks, which one is empty, the other one is not. The other one has carrots in it, which we don't need. We're gonna stay off to this little left alcove for a moment, because we're gonna go in through here really quick. I'll show you why in a second. So if you go slightly to your left more, you will see a chest. And it is a novice lock, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and unlock it. There we go. And we're going to take both. So we got a new potion to cross off. Oh, and we got an ore. Alright, so that was something of lockpicking, I think. I didn't fully see it. I just saw lockpicking. I'm gonna wait until I'm in an area to check it. Because I really don't want to wait until the end of the stream to go through everything that we found. I'm trying to do it as is. I thought that was a book. Alright, now we can search this guy's body. Their longbow is a 6, so let's check ours. Ours is also a 6. They have gold, so we're going to take the gold. All of their armor is the same. They do have arrows on them, so we're going to go ahead and take the arrows. And then we're going to continue on our way. We should, yep, and we're still sneaking because we were doing the iron ore mining. That should be, no, that's a wall. It looked like an ore vein. So I think this is what we're going to do. I think every time we come out of an area, we're going to go through our inventory. I think that'll be the easiest way to do this. That way we can keep an eye on everything we've got. Alright, so now we're out of Ember Shard Mine. We're gonna go ahead and go through our items really quick. So, again, weapons and apparel we're not worried about, but I do need to find... Oh, it was pickpocketing. Why was I thinking it said lockpicking? I don't even know where pickpocketing is. Oh, I just passed it. I literally looked straight at it. Potion of pickpocketing. Okay, cross that off. Can you tell me how you have our emotes? Wait, whose snowman emote is that? How'd you get the snowman? Limited time only emote. Oh. But how do you have our emote? You don't know. Are you subbed to our channel? Because I thought you didn't keep your sub on. I thought you took it off. Alright, so there's our pickpocketing. Then we got a scroll, which I can cross off. So it's Scroll of Hysteria. Oh no, it's funny. Oh, I don't see it. Oh, yes, I do. There it is. Okay. And then we're gonna do our ingredients really quick. Our ingredients are probably gonna be the easier ones out of everything to do because it is in alphabetical order. So it makes ingredients a little bit easier. Alright, bear claws we already did. And I'm gonna go ahead and move this over so I'm not like killing my neck. Okay, so we got a blue butterfly wing. Blue mountain flower. Butterfly wing, mountain flower. Blue butterfly wing. Alright, there's a difference. Apparently there's a difference. Oh yeah, there is. Okay. Alright, bone meal we already have crossed off. Okay, charred skeever hide. Fly animata. Seriously, I don't have that one written down either. Why? Interesting. It's like I missed the F's here. It's not like I have it crossed off. I literally don't have it written down. Interesting. Written down, crossed off, more Topola, or Tapanella, whatever you want to call it. Purple mountain flower. Red mountain flower. Salt pile, I believe we've already crossed off. Yes. Skeever tail's already crossed off. Spider eggs crossed off. And thistle branch. Okay. And then we did pick up another book. We picked up light armor forging, which I believe we've already crossed off. Let me double check. I did, but I did not cross off our spell because it was a spell and it wasn't a book. So now I gotta find clairvoyance, which I do like using. And it is illusion. So I was right, I don't use conjuration, I use illusion. You'd think clairvoyance would be an easy one to find. It sadly is not easy to find. Oh, there it is. Okay. Did Hayden go back to sleep, Zach? And I am gonna go ahead and favorite that one. Because I do like using that one. So we shouldn't, yeah, we're not sneaking anymore. Alright. So that should be the barrow that's up there. So we're not really gonna go up to it just yet. So we are gonna go off to Riverwood. Oh, I forgot what we were gonna check. Alright. Yep, so I was correct. So it does say cleared, so see how that says cleared and this one doesn't? This is how we're going to cross off our locations for mines and stuff. So now I gotta find hold 8 for Falkreath, and then now we can cross off our Ember Shard mine, because we did go into it, and we cleared it. So now we're going up to Riverwood, which I can just immediately cross off. Not that we're going in there to do anything, but it's just to show that I've been there, and it's not like Helgen or Whiterun or anything like that, because, like, I don't think she gives me anything.
Did you hear? The river by shore. What do you want?
Happens
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen
Crap.
faraway places and heard new stories.
Right.
You should come hear me play.
I'm
at
gonna
the
go
Sleeping
ahead
Giant.
and activate
Camilla
this
Valerius
one
knows I'm the best man
because
in
I
the
do
wood.
know this is a
That elf
quest.
is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose
I'm
him
gonna
over
find
me.
it really quick. It's
I've
considered
seen
a
him sneaking
favor.
over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
No, it's not. It's considered miscellaneous. Sorry. I apologize. This one is miscellaneous for Whiterun. All my lands, I keep hitting B.
I've been trained as a skald. Camilla Valerius. I've seen him sneaking over to the river.
We'll do that one.
You'd be right.
Alright,
Camilla may
yes.
seem
So this
friendly,
one
but
is...
she's little more than a friend. But why take
No, it's not.
chances?
It's...
Here.
Never mind.
Give
I lied.
Camilla this
It's
letter.
Valkyries.
It's full of venomous
No, it's not.
nonsense.
I lied again.
Tell her it's from Faendal.
Why can't I find this one?
Truly. So maybe my mother isn't crazy.
This
after all.
one's
You had best
called the
tell
Love
Jarl Whiterun.
Triangle.
He needs to know about this.
I don't understand why I'm not seeing it though. Oh, because I have a cross off. It is considered Whiterun. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it open until I finish it. So we're gonna go into our quests. I'm going to activate this quest. For some reason, oh, so I don't have it. Okay. So they're both in their homes or their areas. I should, depending on what time it is in game, I should still be able to get into his house. I can, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to him. I need to make a coaster or something. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and talk to Faendal.
Riverwood's
We're gonna
agreeable
tell him
enough,
about the
I suppose.
letter.
What is that blowhard up to now?
I
So,
usually
he
run
thinks
into
he can turn
Sven
Camilla
first, like
against
every
him.
single time, because as soon as
Two
you
can
walk
play
into
this.
Riverwood, he's like, BAM!
Here,
Right there.
Give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
Okay. And then we're gonna go back out. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check what in-game time is. It's 9. I don't think the Riverwood Trader is still gonna be open, but we're gonna go ahead and check it just to be safe. Oh, it is still open. Interesting. Normally it's closed.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Alright, so they're gonna go through a huge spiel, but I'm gonna just go ahead
Maybe you
and
could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
yeah, I don't like Sven. I like Faendal better.
You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
So we're
Another
gonna go ahead
pig
and
He does
do it
know how
as
to make
a
good
lie,
dish.
even though technically we're not lying.
If that
Um,
is all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean out.
I mean, really, you can go either or with this one,
Already has a mother.
but you
I'm
can't
not speaking to him
tell her
anymore.
both. You can only tell her one or the other. So I'm gonna activate that one, and then I'm gonna talk to
I don't know
Lucan
what
really quick.
The Riverwood Trader
So
is
he's
yeah.
gonna tell us about the Golden Claw, which is what we're gonna go do after
We still have plenty to
we
sell.
activate the
Promise
next
we're only after
main
one
quest
thing.
line.
An ornament.
Which I do need to
solid
cross
gold,
off
shaped with a
those two.
dragon's claw.
Okay, and then we're gonna help him get the claw back.
You could. I've got some coin coming in from my last
why not?
shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves,
Alright, and then
Show
we
those
are
thieves,
gonna see what he
not
has for
this-
sale.
oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Exit the barter. And then what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna sell. So I'm going to sell all of the current items we do not use. So we don't use the mace, the sword, the axe. And we are going to sell that. Now notice how that was like 165 when we picked it up. It was like, I think 54 when I just sold it. Because, you know, game logic. And then we're going to still keep these because we're going to disenchant those. And then I am going... I kind of want to sell these, but I kind of want to keep them, to be honest. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and sell these. And I usually only keep the restore whatever. This one I might... No, I'm just going to sell it for right now. I don't keep my scrolls. I sell them. Ingredients we don't sell. Books we're not selling. And then I'm going to check to make sure I didn't accidentally like pick up a bucket or something. And then I'm actually going to go into his miscellaneous and see if he's got any lockpicks, which in my case he's got one right now for me. I mean, I could pick up ore or soul gems or whatever right now, but I really don't need to. I can buy spell books from him. Those are the only books he has. And then I can buy a salt pile from him, literally a salt pile. Any food or drink that he may have. If we were doing survival, I would have gotten it. And then it'll tell me everything I've already sold to him. And then he's got some potions of his own. So what I might do is I may actually... I kind of want to buy that potion, to be honest. But at the same time, I kind of want to buy his books. Alright, so 143, 131, 137, 134, 149. Alright, so we're going to buy Frostbite, Fury. Oh, we had enough for all of them, boys! Let's go!
Till next time.
So this is your plan?
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go through these books because we can cross them off real quick. So Frostbite, we got that one. Fury. This will make it a little bit easier to do our magic cross-offs here. Alright, Lesser Ward. Zach, why are you doing all those emotes? Turn Lesser Ward. No, it's just Lesser Ward. Oh, there it is. Oak Flush. Oh. Raise Zombie, which may not actually be a thing because that might be from the other one, or the whatchamacallit? Turn Undead, Repel. From the Creator Club thingy or whatever it's called. So I'm just gonna double check it. Oh, no, it's a regular spell. Okay, raise zombie. Alright, then I'm gonna double check because for some reason I didn't cross healing off. I had to make sure it was actual healing and not like some other thing, which I know it should be healing, but for some reason like it wasn't crossed off on my page. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the quest line, which I do need to cross off.
Secret, get company.
Unbound. I literally just had my pen. Where'd I put it? Okay. So this one should be before the storm. It is. Never mind. I'm an idiot. It's fine. So now I'm gonna sit here and listen to them talk for a moment.
We've been so worried about you. Come,
I'm
you two
just
must
sick.
be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Alright, now they're gonna
Now
talk
then,
for a minute.
What's
My
the big
arm got
mystery?
wet from my drink being
What
over
are
here.
you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
Cave bear.
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked.
Ah, my lands! I can't back up.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk,
No,
are you,
he's
boy?
not drunk.
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out
I
alive.
found one of
I doubt I'd made it out myself if not
Hayden's
for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and
little
let them
thingies.
know what's happened.
Use
I
that
thought
to
you could help us out.
put the drink
Food,
right
supplies, a place to stay.
there. Stop
Of
it from
course.
being
Any
wet
friend
on
of
my desk.
Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can.
Are you
Like
though?
I said,
Are
I'm
you
glad to help
though?
in any way I can. But I
But I
need
need
your
your
help.
help.
We need your help.
Alright. So now he's gonna let me take whatever I can in my in his inventory. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna take the ingot. We're gonna take the lockpick. We're gonna take the potions, and we're gonna take the ring. And that's it. Because we're not doing a survival run where we need food, so I don't need to worry about the food or the drinking. So those we're good on.
Balgruff in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Alright. So I'm gonna ask him if he can use his
I
forge.
see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
So I don't need to ask him if there's any supplies he can take, because it'll just pop up that window again. So I'm gonna just let him play through his voice lines really quick.
You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's Palace.
Woo!
Jarl Balgruff.
I don't like I've heard all of this so many times that I'm just like at that point where I'm just like, why am I still doing this to myself?
So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last.
But I love Skyrim so much. It's literally just the first little bit that gets me like every time.
But I've no doubt
it's like up until you hit Whiterun for the first time and get Lydia.
No traitor.
Like if you like completely just like bomb through it to get Lydia.
Skyrim has always been part of the
and I'm just like, you know.
That doesn't mean I support everything.
Free walkie treasure chest.
But Nords have never been fair weather friends.
I need like a snooze soundbite here. That's what I really need.
Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torig.
Did he though? Did he
Walked
though?
Right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad.
Are we though? I mean, I really don't need to know about anything else. I just wanted to listen to this.
Take what you need, my friend. Within reason. Like I said, I'm glad to
I don't know why it decided to talk around. Okay. So now it'll let me go through his shit. So we're going to take this coin purse. We're going to take all the coins off this table. And then we're going to take this book. So now we're going to go back to our pink book. We are going to find A Gentleman's Guide to Whiterun, which is an A book, which is hilarious. I don't understand why the brief history is considered a B when it's, you know, got the A in front of it like this one does. So, I don't know. This game makes no sense sometimes. So then we're gonna go ahead and search the wardrobe. He's got nothing in it that I want. Then we're gonna go ahead and search the chest. So this one does have gold. Hair metal. A photo. We're gonna take the soul gem, the potion, and then it's showing a little increase sign, but that should be what mine is. Fur gauntlets, 6. Hide bracers, 6. I'm just gonna equip it.
What can I do for you, friend?
Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and
It's nice to be
take...
back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here.
I'm gonna go ahead
I'd
and
recommend
get
heading to
our
Whitewood,
ingredients
just
that are
down
up
the road
here.
From there, you can take a carriage to Solitude.
Oh, I grabbed something I didn't want. Goes. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop it since I'm in this building.
May the gods watch over your battle.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the snowberries now while I'm in here. I'm gonna go ahead and search this cooking pot. Oh, I can't search it. It's telling me use. I don't need to use it.
Whatever you need.
Yep, don't worry. That's
Spirit
empty,
is
so
strong.
no reason for us to take anything out of
Mindful.
that. There are other ingredients hanging up here. And then he's got some miscellaneous stuff down here that we can take, but you gotta be careful because some of this stuff will say steal. And you want to be very careful you don't steal it like that. Like we could have just accidentally stole it.
Make yourself
Those are both steel. Now, it would be different if I didn't give a shit about, you know, guards and stuff, but I kind of do right now, so we're just gonna leave it at it as is and do it that way. We don't need the clothes because it's not armor related, so we don't need them. An apple.
You're pretty.
We don't
I'll
need
give you
anything
that.
iron because it's
Just
heavy
stay away from
armor,
my
heavy
husband,
armor, and then we got some troll fat. It's considered heavy armor. Alright, we don't need anything else. Thank you though. So it's 11:46 p.m. I believe for our favor, we still need to talk to Fate. Yep. So it's most likely not gonna let us do Fandal anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and unclick this one and go ahead and do the Golden Claw, and then I'm gonna sleep. So it's considered midnight now. So we're gonna go midnight, and then we'll just count up from there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be about 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be about 7:48. So we're gonna go ahead and go 9 hours, so that it'll be 12:48 p.m. No, 8:48. Excuse me, I misspoke. So it should be 8:48. I just added a couple extra numbers. So now, Fandal should either be out of his house and at the carpenter mill, or he should still be in his house, but it should allow me to go into it. Which... he's still in his hut. He is. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Fandal first. His door is actually still locked, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait an extra hour. It's still locked, what? Excuse me? Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna... I don't know why, because it's saying he's still in there. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it where he's not out of that house during the day. Alright, so now we're gonna...
We got rooms and food. Drink, too.
We're gonna look for work.
Cook. Hard not to. Until next time.
Excuse me? Oh, I hit B. Whoops-a-doodle.
Need a room?
Alright,
Talk
looking
to
for
Doug.
work.
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty
Alright,
letter.
so this will be our first bounty letter, and then we're gonna do our rumors.
There have been whispers. A boy
until
up
it
in
starts to
Windhelm
repeat
named
or until it
Aventus
goes away.
Aretino. Been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
This way it'll give us extra quests.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Most
Nobody
of
trusts those
the
mages way up north
bar
of their
people will
college.
tell you the
Gods
same
only
exact
know what they
things
do
for
up
side
there.
quests, but they will give you different
You've got something of a love triangle
bandits.
here in Riverwood. Faendal and Sven, both vying for
Yeah, that one we're
Camilla's
already
affections.
doing, and I gotta talk to Fandal.
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
I think it's... yeah.
Word is, Ulfric Stormcloak
Alright,
escaped from the
crap.
Imperial.
Now we're
I'm
gonna see what
just a
he's got for sale,
Take a look.
which we're just looking at his ingredients. So these are all the ingredients we can take from him. So we're gonna go ahead and buy anything we can. Which now we only have 3. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go Let's see what ingredient it is really quick. Actually, we're gonna go through them to make sure we got them all. So snowberries I didn't cross off because I picked that up at what's his face's house. Okay, snowberries. We got troll fat from their house. Blisterwort. I don't think I crossed that one off yet. We did not. Okay. And then we got the bear claws. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that should be 20 crossed off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I'm missing one. What one am I missing? Ow, I didn't mean to hit my mic. My bad. Bear claws. Blisterwort. Blue butterfly wing. Blue mountain flower. Bone meal. Butterfly wing. Charred skeever. Elf ear. Amanita and frostmere. Garlic. Purple mountain and red mountain. Salt pile. Skeever tail. Snowberries. Spider egg. Thistle branch and troll fat. Maybe I just miscounted. I had to have. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use the alchemy lab.
Yep, Ale's going.
Now we're gonna start working on our alchemy. So I'm gonna do the same thing I normally do. I'm gonna just go down the list.
Fresh batch in soon.
Alright, so we created poison of damaged stamina. So we've actually, so this is where our alchemy effect comes in. So we've unlocked damaged stamina through both the butterfly wing and the blisterwort. So now I'm gonna find damaged stamina and cross it off. Okay. We got restore health. These ones might actually be a lot easier to cross off too. Alright, then we get damage magic regen. Okay, and then we get fortify conjuration. Yeah, these ones are gonna be a lot easier to do than our enchantments. Hey Terry! I've been looking here while working. Love your face. I love you too! Oh, I don't have that one yet. I was gonna do a sound alert for you, but I don't have the one I want on my stream deck yet. But you can have my emote set. Alright, so we're gonna craft this one. So we already crossed off fortify conjuration, so don't need to worry about that. Restore health, we already did. Restore health, we already did. Okay, and then I gotta find the ones that I don't have found yet. We have a lot of blue mountain flowers, so unfortunately a lot of our stuff's about to get destroyed in the process here. Alright, we got resist fire. Oh yeah, these ones are gonna be a lot better to find. Okay. Okay, we just got that one. Restore magicka. Okay. And we're just gonna keep going until we don't have any left. Restore stamina. I think we already did. No, we didn't. It was damaged stamina. That's what we found last. And again, a lot of our stuff's about to be depleted because we've already used it for other potions and poisons. Resist fire we already have. Control pet's our last one. Alright, so now we got Fortify two-handed. Just right here. And then Frenzy. So that's good. So now our alchemy's increased. We're gonna clear our selection because we've already did all of the ones we can do with Fly Animata. So now we're gonna go through the rest of our potion or our other ingredients here. And then whatever is left, we're gonna use it for that if they go together. Might have some leftover stuff here. Okay, we are. And these should all be blocked off for each other, and they are. So now we're gonna quit it because it only gives you the alchemy increase if you got the right ingredients together. And we didn't get a lot. We only got a few done, which is why it didn't go up very high. But that's okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go talk to Fandal really quick, because now he's out of his house.
River.
And then we're
There's
gonna
beauty
have,
here,
or
unmatched.
we're gonna tell him
I
about
appreciate your
Camilla.
help. Please, take this.
And then we are going to go to our our side quests for Whiterun, because it's considered Whiterun, y'all. So you're gonna find Whiterun, and then you're gonna cross off your love triangle for this one, because now your love triangle quest is done. And if you notice, when you go into your menu for your quest lines, it's not gonna tell you that you finished it. So this is why I say, if you have a walkthrough or you're following something, to make sure you realize that you're done with it, because your favors and miscellaneous quests and all that stuff are generally not gonna show up on your list. So it makes it a little bit harder to do these ones, but it's fine because we're crossing it off. It's okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the Riverwood Trader if it's unlocked, and we're gonna sell these potions we just did. Why? Because in that way we have extra inventory carry weight. Granted, it doesn't really take away a lot of our carry weight. I'm just doing it as a precaution in case we need it. I hit B.
The Riverwood Trade. Trinkets, odds and ends.
Alright, so now we're gonna go down to potions, and then we're going to cross off the potions as we sell them. So we got poison of damage, magic, extra magic. Hey, Savage Pancake, how are you? I gotta find it. Stamina, poison, magic resistance. I need regen. Magic regen. Why are the regen ones so damn hard to find on this damn list? I seen Skyrim 100% run, and I needed to check you out. Oh, thank you! Hey man, this 100% run is going to kill me because I cannot find this written down on my book. Like, did I not write this one down in my pink book? Because we're about to have some problems. Magic poison. I don't want poison. I want the actual potion. Did I fully write out regeneration? No. Poison. Poison of damage, magic, regen. Am I getting every single item in the game? So I basically am, with the exception of weapons and armor, because that will take even more of my time that I just don't have. I'm already going insane with what I have. Like, no lie. I'm gonna do that. I'm doing that with a new character you made. You have 3,500 hours in the game and never did this. I probably have close to 10,000 hours playing Skyrim, and that's across all of my consoles and my PC. So this is my first time we're gonna try this. And I cannot find the... So I have all the stuff we're going for in this pink book, and this potion I'm just not seeing. You're gonna do every item, even armor and weapons. I'm probably gonna do armor and weapons when I do the PC run. I'm doing the Xbox run right now, and right now it's like driving me nuts. Poison of damage, which I'm not even seeing. But this could also be from... Alright, I'm just gonna put it on the other screen. This one could be from the Creators Club, but I feel like this is something that should be on here. Poison. Why am I not seeing it? Well, here's the poisons, but I'm just seriously not seeing of damage. So it would be damage, magic, regen, poison, potent. I'm not seeing this one. Let me see if I can find the other ones. Do you have a list for locations because you want to know if you found them all? Yes, yes I do. I have them for all locations. So like in my pink book, I have all the map locations written down. So when it says cleared after I've done the area, or say like if I just go into a stronghold, I'm just crossing it off as I go into a stronghold. But if I go into like a dungeon or something, then I go into the dungeon and I clear it. And I'm only doing it and crossing it off if it's cleared. You found 411 locations and 211 dungeons cleared. Well, that's good. I don't know how many are there, but I can definitely tell you once I find this damn poison. I seriously don't think this is on here. Alright, let's see if I can find these ones. Poison of damage stamina. Probably not. Fortify conjuration. Regen. Conjuration. Where's conjuration at? Haggling, true shot, warrior, lockpicking, elixir, illusion, night, destruction, strength, healing, pickpocketing, light feet, stamina, vigor, cold. Excuse me. Conjuration. Why am I not seeing these? Potency. It's literally under conjuration. I'm not even seeing conjuration. Magic, potency, alright, here's alteration, haggling, defender, destruction, night, illusion, lockpicking, true shot, warrior, glibness, pickpocketing, healer, potion, blacksmith. Enhanced stamina. This one should be on here. Why is it not on here? This one literally should be on my list, and I'm not seeing it. You're getting a small journal leather-like and wanted to make it old, looking like a real journal from Skyrim. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that, but that would be so awesome. I can't find this one either, like... Let's see if I can find resist fire. I'm not seeing these at all. Like, the literal only ones I have found is the ones that I already had before. Yeah, I'm not seeing these ones. I think these ones might just literally be like ingredient based. I think this is why they're base. Yeah, I think these ones just might be base ones. Because I'm not seeing them in the actual like potion area of my book. And I don't want to be sitting here all day looking at this. Kind of wanted to sketch the creatures and saw what they're weak to, etc. But that's going to take up too much space unless I have multiple journals. Yeah, it probably would take up a lot of space. I'm thinking these are just because these are ingredient based. Because I'm not seeing these. Yeah, I'm not seeing these ones like at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the ones that I don't see on here because I've gone through these at least 6 times. And I'm not seeing them. So these ones I'm gonna cross off. I'm gonna double check my ingredient based ones here too. Double check. Ingredients. Alchemy effects. Resist fire, yes. Potion of restore health. That's on here, but is it on? I'm just gonna do a quick once over. If I don't see it, I'm just gonna take it as it's from the base of the, because that's what it's looking like. It's looking like it's literally just from. Oh wait. Potion of health. No, that's of restore health. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, these are just, so these ones are definitely going to be your, base alchemy effect ones. Did I make this one? Regen stamina. Restore stamina. Hold on, this one I don't know if this one's a thing or not. It's gotta be, because this one's not on here either. And it says regen, so that's why I'm thinking it's not. I think it's potion base. Yeah, I'm not seeing this one. Writing your own book at the moment because Elder Scrolls games inspired you so much. I've been writing a book for a while. I just have such terrible writer's block. Regen stamina. Oh no, it's funny. I don't even see this one as a. Never mind. Wait. I see it as an alchemy effect, but I never saw it up on the thing. I'm just gonna cross it off because we have one for regenerate stamina, but we don't have a potion for it, so. Minor stamina, I believe, is one we've already crossed off. We did. Minor magic we did. Minor health we did. Fortify two-handed. Now there is a two-handed one on here, I think. Lock picking, true shot. Maybe it wasn't two-handed. Maybe I'm going nuts here. Enhanced stamina, healing, resistance, pickpocketing, healer.
That's a good idea, honey.
Thank you for subscribing, Zach. Love your face. I can't find that. I really can't find this, y'all. I really can't. It's really ticking me off. Just trying to come up with ideas for stickers and charms. I'm going to be doing my stickers soon, Terry. I got my sticker paper yesterday, and I got a laminate just to like cover the paper or cover the stickers itself, so that way like I have an extra protected layer between the sticker and yeah, it's just for an extra protected layer. Fortify two-handed was okay. we're just doing that. We should talk on Discord or something sometime. I would love to talk about all this. Love this stuff. Yeah, for sure. I do have a Discord, but I don't really check it because I'm lazy and I completely always forget that I have it. Because I'm naughty. Alright, I leveled up. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do our health again. Can I increase this again? Yes, I can. By the way, over printer and my ink and the sticker paper comes in today. Ooh! I actually just bought my Cricut Air Explorer and I just got my Easy Press. And I made my first shirt last night, which is the one I'm wearing right now. I absolutely love it. I put my skill into this, right? Yes, I did. How did I make my list? Did I look it up on the wiki or just try and do it myself? Okay, so... I'm one of those people who is a perfectionist pancake, 100%. So I actually have the walkthrough sitting in front of me, the actual big guide. However, the way I did my actual list is I followed all of the tables in the book, so like all the quests and all that I followed. However, I'm not using my book except for to look in the very back where it shows you the entire area. And it'll tell you, like, what item, like, what collectibles and stuff are in that area. So that's literally the only thing I'm using my book for, is to show me on the map and show me, like, what collectibles that I need to keep in mind out for. So that's the only thing I'm using my book for. However, I also use the book to write out my list. So now I have all of it, rather than me flipping through every single page in the book to go to, like, a quest or, like, in between a quest or a book or between, the very back of the book for a map for another item, because it's a lot of flipping and it's a lot harder to do that than what it seems like. So I literally only use my book for the very back for the area maps, and then I have everything else written in this pink book right here. So like this page, you'll see all my skills are written down on one side, and like my scrolls and whatever else is on this side too. So like that's how I have it. That way it's a little bit easier for me to flip through it instead, rather than, you know, using a big ass book. So we're gonna go ahead and do the golden claw. Actually, first I'm gonna take the dude's stuff that's back here, because, you know, I want it. And because it's takeable. No! Absolutely.
That was just lying around? Good find.
Yeah, I want to get a laminator for hollow stickers at some point, but I need to get my silhouette portrait before doing those. Yeah, so what I did was I literally just got sticker paper, and then I got like a glossy type laminator cover for it at Walmart.
Decent weapon you've made.
And this gloss over paper that I can do, like I literally can just lay it on top and then just slowly like pull it over. So that way I don't need an actual, like, laminator for it. So it makes it a little bit easier to do them. So I'll be doing my stickers probably tomorrow. Or starting them tomorrow. I don't know yet. I might start them tonight, honestly. And I'll probably just do my emotes first. But that's how I'm doing my my stickers. Because otherwise, I'm just, because I'm using my regular printer to print them off, and then I'm just gonna do the laminator or the laminate paper to slide it over. I mean, I can get an actual laminator for, I think, 20 bucks at Walmart, but I don't feel like getting an actual laminator. Like, I already have my Cricut and my Easy Press just sitting on my bench, because I don't have enough room. Which is probably why, you know, Zach's getting mad because I'm running out of space for everything. So I'm really hoping we can start building or start looking for a new house that's larger so that I can have my office space. Come on, little buddy. Oh, you're still alive! I thought you were dead. Asshole. Alright, So we're going up to the Bleak Falls Barrow. If y'all didn't see how I did that, for anybody who's never played Skyrim before, since I know Terry may not have played Skyrim, and I know Zach doesn't, but Savage does, so this is for people who've never played it. I went up and went slightly to the left, to that little path right there. So that's where I went. That's to get to Bleak Falls Barrow, where we can find our first claw. Let me harvest! Thank you. Stop! Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna start probably doing my stickers, Terry, either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know yet. It'll probably end up being tonight, though, knowing me. I gotta start, I gotta pour some resin today, too. I gotta make some more shirts too, just so I have a few listed on my shop, other than just this one that I'm wearing right now. I need to get up to that tree. Alright, where are you at, buddy? I thought I missed, to be honest. I thought I missed that one too. Not gonna lie, I do not like aiming with a bow while I'm standing. I don't know what it is, but I just can't do it with a bow. I love finding people who never played it to help them out. And this person was stuck at the claw, and they finally figured it out, but before they did, I said 2 turns on all 3 rings, and they're like, you know you played a lot when you mentioned the door code. Bro, every single time, though. Like, I do that, too. I'm bad. Especially at the first little bit. Like, I'm terrible. Oh, schnitzel! Oh. I did that wrong. I'm not gonna get this up in time. Crap. Well, you went down really easy. Alright, so we're just gonna take his gold. His armor is iron, so it's heavy, so we're not gonna take it. So that's all we're taking off of him. And then we're gonna go ahead and research her. I honestly don't remember if we searched the first dude. I don't feel like we did. I don't feel like we did. That's fine though. You bought some new ink for your printer because you found the core to it and haven't used it in like over a year? Bro, you're gonna need some new ink for it because that ink's probably bad. I can't imagine using ink that hasn't been used in like a year. I can't imagine if that would still like not be dried up or not. Sneaking to do here. I'm gonna go ahead and run down. I don't think I searched him. I don't feel like I did. I didn't, because I would have seen that. So we're gonna take the garnet, the gold, and the ingot, and his mace is lower, so we're not gonna bother with it. And then I'm going to double check to make sure if it came up on the map. It did not, so I don't have to cross anything off. I'm going to put my screen on the BRB the BRB screen, because I'm going to go use the restroom really quick. So I'll be right back, y'all. followed on Twitter. I'm gonna text you later tonight to ask for your Discord. We can talk about it. Probably help you with whatever in the future you're gonna head out for today. Alright, thank you so much for that follow, Panda. Pancake, excuse me, holy shit, my bad. Thank you so much for that follow, Savage Pancake, and I hope I see you again sometime in the future. And yeah, just send me a message or a DM on Twitter or even on Twitch, and I'll send you the Discord link. I should probably get back on my Discord server, to be quite honest, because I think everybody's been wondering where I'm at. Minus Terry, because Terry keeps sneaking in here when I go live. So, I mean, she's not worried about me. Alright, back at it. So that area, this little tower thing is not listed on the map. So it's not something we need to cross off. So we don't need to worry about that. So we're going to keep going forward. And we're just going to follow this little hidden, like, trail up the mountain. And have a great rest of your day, Pancake. I don't know if I said that. I probably did. But, you know, I'm going to say it again just in case I didn't. Have a great rest of your day, Pancake. I hope it is awesome. And thank you again so much for that follow. And I cannot wait to discuss more Skyrim-y things. Alright. There's about to be 2 or 3 buddies up here. So we're going to go ahead and get our bow out really quick. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Now we're gonna do this. And I'm the type of person who cannot aim while standing. And I just missed. I just can't aim in general. It's fine. Get off my familiar, you butthole! He just swung at nothing. And I just hit nothing. Oh, I keep missing! Oh, he's blocking! I'm not gonna have time to block! I'm not gonna have time to block! No! Oh, I'm surprised he didn't hit me. Come on, swing, asshole!
You puny weak.
He's dead. I'm just gonna go ahead and search him while we're here. So I'm gonna take his gold, his lockpick. I'm gonna check his armor, which the only thing that is up high enough are these bracers because they're up one. So I'm actually gonna equip them. And then I'm gonna take the arrow. Should never have too many arrows. There is another guy shooting up at me from the right, but we're gonna go ahead and search this one. So we're gonna take his gold. We're gonna take his arrows. We're gonna check his armor, and then we're gonna check that dagger. And none of them are anything I need. So we'll go ahead and get the longbow out. I'm gonna go back into sneaking, because I feel like I do a little bit better. Yeah, see, I'm gonna miss 10 times more. So it'll probably get rid of our, and then y'all can see my terrible game. This is why we don't play shooters, y'all. This is why we don't play shooters where we shoot. I'll play Overwatch all damn day, but I will not play, like, a DPS character for this reason, because my aim is fucking terrible. Alright, so her hunting bow is an 8. We're gonna check ours really quick. Ours is the longbow at 7. Oh, and that would be because we don't have our hunting bow. Alright, so now we fix that. So our hunting bow is 8. Hers is 8. So we're gonna keep it like that. We're gonna take her gold and her lockpicks. Then we're gonna check her armor. We're gonna take her arrows, and then all of her armor is what we have. And then I think I just fell. We're gonna double check that I did that with our bows. Yes. We took that one off. Yes, we're good. And then there's nothing else out here. And then, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna look for Bleak Fall Barrow under Whiterun. Whiterun should be 5 or 6, I think. Right, Whiterun is hold 6. So we're gonna go to where the area map is. We're gonna look for Bleak Falls Barrow. Or not. Is it not considered Bleak Fall? Or Whiterun? Is it considered Fall Creek? Alright, we're gonna look in the pink book really quick so it's a little bit easier to see the holds in the pink book. So we're gonna check hold 8 first because it's Falkreath. considered Valkyries. Okay, so we're going to hold 8. 7. Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. And it is... Uh-oh. Maybe I jumped the gun? No, I did it. Oh, it's 818 on the map. So we're gonna go to 818. And there shouldn't be anything on the exterior at all. So if y'all are wondering what's over on those two things, there's nothing. Like there, it's literally only the bandits in this little area outside. We're gonna start sneaking while we're outside before we go in. Whew. Alright, and we got a couple of collectibles here, including our golden claw, but there's also a skill book that we're gonna get in this area for pickpocketing. So we gotta make sure we pick up that pickpocketing book, because it is one we do not have. So we're gonna search our skeevers, and we're gonna search this guy. His shield is a heavy armor, so we're not gonna take it. He doesn't have anything else of use to us. So we're gonna keep going around slowly. Crap, I missed. Sup, buddy? I missed. It's fine. Ah! Oh, like cookies. By the way, y'all, I normally don't use the shield for a reason. I normally only use the bow, but this is what we're doing. And just so y'all know, it is very hard to use. Unless you're really good at, like, eyeing where they're shooting at, it is very hard to do. Blocking with them shooting arrows at you. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put Conjure Familiar up, and then I'm gonna have my mace in my other hand. We're gonna search her, so she's got some gold that we're gonna take. Her arrows, her hunting bow is the same, so we don't need to worry about it. And then I'm gonna search this guy because they kind of interrupted me from searching. So I'm gonna take the ingot and the gold, and that's it. Then I'm gonna search the rest of these skeevers. Don't need to pick up those ones. Pretty sure that's lower. It is, because it's 12. Mine's 17 or 18, I think. And then we're gonna search this chest, and it's a novice lock. So you're just gonna find that sweet spot. Mine have everything on that side. It's fine. Alright, so we can take everything in this chest, and then we're gonna keep going. So we are in a dungeon area, so I'm gonna go ahead and crawl, or I'm gonna go ahead and sneak. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and search this burial urn. And then I'm gonna check here, empty and empty. I think I just passed the skeever, I did. And then we're just gonna keep pushing forward. Alright, and then we're gonna check up here for any items. I'm pretty sure there's not. As you can see, there's not. I'm gonna go ahead and just have them out just to have them out. Because at this point, why not? Right? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take that, because it's a potion. My nose itches so bad, I swear. probably gonna fade before I run into... Yep, he is. Alright, then we're gonna wait right here. We're gonna let the puzzle basically kill him. Alright, so here's our first Nordic puzzle. If y'all can see, there's 3 statues. One is actually down here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna search him first. He only had the gold. And then you're gonna see 3 pillars on the left. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these 3 pillars against these 3 pillars. So you're gonna go snake, you're gonna go snake again, and then you're gonna go the whale. So you're gonna do it like this. You're gonna activate, 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 and you're gonna go straight until you find what we need. So here's 1 snake. That should be 2 snakes, and that should be your whale. And then you're gonna go ahead and activate the lever. And this is how you know I've played this area too much. Like I said, it's usually up until I hit after this area that I start not being as, like, know-it-all of with it. There's gonna be 2 or 3 skeevers down at the bottom, so I'm just gonna go ahead and activate my wolf now. Here's a book. Alright, so here's our book, so we're gonna go ahead and look for it in our pink book here, and it is a skill book. So this is our second skill book of the run. So this book is called Thief, and this one is for pickpocketing. If y'all heard me earlier before we got into this area about which collectibles we're looking for besides the claw, it was the book, and it's for pickpocketing, and I'm pretty sure it may have showed up on the thing, to be honest. And then we're gonna take it because we're holding it for our houses, and then we're gonna search this chest. We're gonna take everything. There's nothing in this one, and there's nothing in this one. I'm gonna take the gen. I don't know why I accidentally put my stuff away. Mr. Wolfie, what you doing? Why do I keep doing that? Alright. Ah! Wolfie's not helping me! I missed! Tell me how you missed a skeever! Alright. There shouldn't be anything under that. There's not. Alright, and then you're going to see the scroll of the fireball. I really should stop crossing off books when I'm still walking, but I would rather cross the books off when I pick it up. Everything else I can get at the end of the area. Books are a little bit harder to do that, but we're going to keep sneaking. I'm actually going to bypass the way to get into that room on our left, and I'm going to go straight forward here. Because I'm going to go through the skeleton, and then I'm going to pick up the chest that is hidden. You can not... Oh yeah, you can. I keep forgetting you can bust down the... but there's a chest hidden right here. It is straight. Usually there's gear in it, or just gold, or whatever, like I just got. And that's just a little bit past the skeleton, off to the slight left, underneath all of the cobwebs. It's just really hard to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and conjure my little friend. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. And then I'm gonna bust down this cobweb area. It's on your left of the map. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop sneaking because, like, I don't need to sneak. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up flames into my left hand, and then we're gonna hit him with the flame and the one-handed. So now I'm gonna pull up Conjure Familiar again. Actually, I'm gonna pull up Healing. I'm just gonna heal. Even though it's just a little bit of healing, I'm still gonna heal. And then I'm gonna stay out of the sneak so that I can search everything, because I don't have a reason to really sneak in this area anymore. And then I'm gonna just go through the sacks and then go through these urns. And then go through the corpses. And then, of course, search the spider. And then we're gonna talk to him last.
Get out of here.
Okay. Alright, so that should be all of our egg sacks and urns. It is. Oh, no, I lied. I don't know why I keep hitting X. Alright. So this is Arvel. He's the, elf that the bandits were talking about when you first walked into the area.
Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
These are the bandits that stole the claw.
I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Alright. So
Breath of Arcade, thank you.
we're not gonna let him get away. As soon as we cut him out of these webs, we're actually gonna kill him. The reason being is he will run away as soon as he gets out of the bindings anyway. Granted, the Draugr will kill him, but I would rather be the one that kill him first, so that way I can just immediately pick up the claw. And as you can see here, like Pancake was saying before he left, this is basically your code for the claws. So there's like 6 or 7 different claws. I think there might be 10 actually. But there's a few different claws in this game. This is your golden claw, and the claws only activate a specific door. So this claw will only open the door in this particular area. So say you find like the ivory claw, well then you have to find out if you're in the correct area for that ivory claw, because I keep hitting my mic because it's like so close to me. Because if you're not in the correct area, it's not gonna work, because each door has its own little like 3 pattern codes. So for instance, the golden claw is bear, moth, owl. Well, another one could be dragon, wolf, moth. I highly doubt that's one, but it could be. So like you can't use that claw for that door if the patterns do not match up. And what you can do is you can also hit select. No, maybe it's not select, maybe it was start. I know there's a way to look at it. It might be after it's already in the inventory, to be honest. So I'm gonna just take it, and then we'll see if I can pull it up. And we're gonna read the book, because it's a book. You're always gonna open it if you know it's a book or not. This one is considered a journal, because you can tell by it being a tattered leather journal. So, and it says Arvel's journal, so we're just gonna take it. His armor is not better than mine. Even his helmet's not better. So we're not gonna take anything, and that's all that he has in his inventory that we needed. So now we're gonna go down to miscellaneous, and I'm gonna see if I can show you the claw. So, oh, it's the stick. So I'm gonna hit zoom, which for Xbox it's gonna be your right analog stick, and then you'll see a blown up version of what you're looking at. So for this particular area, this claw goes in this barrow. So my code, like I said a couple minutes ago, it's gonna be bear, moth, owl. So I gotta remember, once I get to that door code, that's what it is. But since I've played this area in particular so much, I don't have to worry about finding it, because I already know what it is. So I'm gonna search these urns to make sure if they're empty or not. This one is not, so I'm gonna take it. That one's empty, empty, empty. This one's got something in it. That's got a soul gem. That one's empty and I accidentally hit it. Alright. So now we're gonna keep going forward. And now we're running into the Draugr burial area. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm gonna pull my bow out, because I'm gonna try and hit them from as far back as I can. So that way it gives me a little leeway time to pull out my shield and my mace. But in this case I killed him, so it doesn't really matter. So you will get some Draugr that are just chilling and they're dead. So like this one I can search and it's dead and I don't have to worry about it. Some you'll get like this, where you can just search it because it's already dead and it's like in the mummified area. So like this one's dead, I don't have to worry about it coming to life. I just picked up hide armor that I don't know if I need or not. I do not, but it's 50 value, so I'm just gonna keep it. I do have a level up, so we're gonna go ahead and level up really quick. I'm gonna put it into my health again. Because I haven't ran into an issue with my stamina yet. Or with my inventory being not enough, so right now that's fine. So we put our one-handed up to 2, to rank 2 for armsman. However, I don't have enough for rank 3 yet because that's 30. And I only have 22. However, I can get fighting stance where my power attacks only cost 25% less of what it already costs. However, I don't really use that attack, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait on it for a moment, and I'm going to look at block again. So it's 20% more effective. I've already increased a little bit of my armor. Or no, I didn't. Did I? I may have done my armor. Did I do my armor? I'm trying to remember if I increased my armor or my weapon. No, I increased it. So I'm thinking of like when I smithed, not my actual skills here. So I increased the value of my damage for my weapon, but I didn't for my armor. So I may wait until block hits level 20 to do block. Mainly because I don't feel like there's arrows that hit the shield do no damage. I mean, honestly, it's hard to say what I should do here. I don't know what I want to do here, y'all. I'm like trying to figure out what I want to do. Alright, I'm just gonna do block. I'm just gonna do block. If I would actually, you know, hit it instead of hitting B. Alright. So we did block. Right, we did block. Yes. So I'm gonna cross off our skill for blocking. Shield wall, rank 1. Okay. And then we've already searched him. I think we already searched him, yes. Alright, we didn't search this one, so we're gonna go ahead and search this one. And then I'm actually gonna shoot... No, it's not this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot this one right there. So I know it's gonna wake up one of these ones over here. Luckily the Draugr are dumb and they go into the area of the arrow rather than coming to me. Like, where are you going, my dude? Luckily, these ones don't have a brain, so it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna take his bone meal, his gold, his arrow, and we don't need the axe. Wait. 14. 17. No, we're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the bow, because we are still in the Draugr burial ground, and I don't want any surprises to really come at me. Keep hitting the wrong button. So I'm only gonna take his gold. Check these ones. And then we're gonna go over here. And then we're gonna search the ones that we shot down. 14. Great sword. Don't need it. Alright. And then we're gonna avoid this because this is a trap, y'all. This is a trap. You want to avoid this because if we hit it, it's gonna swing that badass thing over at us, so I'm not even going to show you what it looks like because I don't want to die. I love y'all, but I don't love y'all enough for me to risk my Skyrim ass. Oh, I thought it says we're detected when we're not, because it's not moving. So now we're gonna just go ahead and... So what I can do is I can go back to this and see if I can get him to hit it. Which I did. Alright. So, that's what that does. I do advise y'all, when you're ever in a situation where you're in a dungeon or something, to always look for these kind of traps right here, or the ones where, like that first area we went into that, had the bandits and stuff, to look for tripwires too, because you just never know. Alright, we're gonna shoot this one because I can see the weapon on its hip. 1 health, are you serious? That should have activated this one. Which I fucked up. Oh, I didn't pull it out in time. We're just gonna move out. Come on. I'm trying to use my blocking as much as possible just so I can get off our blocking increase so that I can switch off of the shield. Because I absolutely hate using shields. Alright. So now we got a new type of arrow, so we're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to take that. Then we see that this has a damage of 9 for the bow. So we're going to go ahead and check ours really quick. Our hunting bow is an 8. So we're going to go ahead and take his, but we're going to leave the axe. Then we're going to search this one. We're going to take his gold and his arrow. And then we're going to take his gold and arrow. All of their axes and swords should be about the same. So his is 14, and like his sword should be 12. And I think this one's also 14, yes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our inventory again. You're always going to be going into your inventory. I promise you, you will never not go into your inventory. Alright, and then we're going to favorite the ancient bow and unfavorite the hunting bow, because the hunting bow is a damage 8, the ancient Nord bow is a 9, and then we're going to check our arrows. So the arrow for the ancient Nord is 10, your iron arrow is 8, so you're going to actually do it like you would the shield and equip it, whereas like the shield shows up like the little arrow, like the like your armor does. It's gonna do the same thing for your arrows. It's not gonna tell you left or right. It's just gonna sit there like that, like how the steel axe says right, and then when you equip a bow, it says right and left. I just wanted to make sure y'all saw that. But you need to equip it though. In order to switch arrows, you do need to equip it. So just keep that in mind if you're not getting the arrows you want to use. Oh, I picked up something I didn't want. I'm just gonna sell it, it's fine. My carry weight's at 140, it's fine. Alright, so now we're gonna search off to the left. We're gonna search these guys real quick. Okay. And then you're gonna come up to there, but do not go through that just yet. You're gonna check these guys on your right. Okay, and then you're gonna go up this staircase. So there's gonna be a staircase off on your right hand side. You're gonna go up it because there is an adept chest up here. I'm pretty sure it's adept. Might be considered apprentice. Just isn't letting me jump. Yep, it's apprentice. So then you're gonna unlock the apprentice, and my lockpick immediately broke. And you're just gonna finagle around until you find that sweet spot, which your apprentice chests are gonna get a little bit more challenging to find it. Fudge. I wanted to go the other way. And you just gotta mess with it for a few seconds in order to find which spot it actually is. So then once you get that open and take whatever you need out of it, you're gonna go through here. I would say try timing it, but I'll see that I'm bad at that. Alright, so you want to check these little alcoves. This is another crypt, and you will have Draugr that sit in these little alcoves, and then you'll have ones that like start moving on you out of nowhere. Like this one will if you're not paying attention. And I'm only using my bow. Mainly A, draw their attention, and B, so that I have a little bit of distance. And if y'all didn't see that, I made sure I pulled that one off of its stand first, and then I knocked down an oil lamp in order to kill it. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to search this first one I killed. We're going to take his ingredient, his gold, and his arrows. Make sure there's nothing to search. There generally isn't anything to actually search. On the walls, it's generally just the ones that you can attack. And you have this guy right here. Okay. We're gonna try and do this one a little bit better. There we go. There we go. That one was a little better. And even though I'm not losing a bunch of healing here, guys, I'm still going to heal so that I can increase our restoration points. I searched that one, right? Yes. Then you'll notice this is the side that we couldn't get to from right there, and it's just like a curve. Generally, if you think of these like straight paths, you're probably 9 times out of 10 gonna have a straight path area where it's like cut and dry. This is where you go, this is where you don't go. You will have some areas that are not like that, such as Black Reach is one. The Carrot is one of them. Like, you'll have a few areas where it's just not such cut and dry, like you go this way and then go that way. Like, this is not one of those areas. Like, this is one of those areas where it's cut and dry. But I just wanted to like express that you will have some areas that just don't do that. Okay. Go back to sneaking. Okay. So that's a dead end. And then you're gonna pull this chain right here onto the right of this gate. This is why I say by, like, this one's very cut and dry, because this one's pretty easy to manage. And I think the reason for this being an easier to manage area is because, like, it's your first, like, actual area to go into. So I think this is why this area is so much easier to, like, go through and not have an issue with. So I'm just picking up our glowing mushrooms. There are quite a bit that you can pick up. And then you're going to go ahead and search a skeleton. And then order this bait right here. Why? Because you're going to need the iron. To be quite honest, if you got the ability to make the houses, you're going to want as much iron and all that as you can possibly get. Because you're going to need a whole bunch of nails and everything. And that's the only way to make them unless you buy them. And I'll tell you right now, that stuff adds up so quick, so you're better off just making your own. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and get this. Boots I don't need to worry about, because they're lower than what I have. Normally, I would jump up for these ones, but I don't really feel like it. Oh, it didn't make me jump this time. Usually I have to jump up onto the rock in order to get up here, which is very frustrating. Alright, so now we're gonna get these ones. about to say, I'm surprised that didn't alert the skeleton, but... helps when you're facing the right way, too. Don't hit my wolfie! How dare you? We're just gonna drop down. Make it a little bit easier. So if you drop down, you'll get a skeleton to search, a skeever, and a chest. Actually, you'll get 2 skeletons in my case. The chest is a novice. And you're just gonna find that sweet spot. And not all chests are gonna be the same, because as soon as you back out of the one you're doing, it will give you a completely new spot where that sweet spot is. That's why I'm saying you gotta find that sweet spot, because that's literally the only way to open it. And you cannot go through here. Just so y'all are aware, you cannot go through there. And then you're gonna just climb right back up. I'm pretty sure I already searched that skeleton. I think I did. I thought I did. I swear I did. Alright, I'm thinking I did, so I'm just gonna keep going. So again, we're sneaking because we're A, in a place surrounded by enemies, and B, it's because not only are we surrounded by enemies, but we're also in a dungeon. In dungeons, it's a little bit better to crawl in than it is out in the open, because when you're out in the open, it's just weird. And sometimes the villagers do question it, and I just saw it. Give me my mushroom! This game hates giving me my mushrooms. Alright. And then we should run up and do another jogger, like right here, past the store way area. Thingy mabob, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my bow, because he's right there. And you're gonna get another locked chest. That's what he's in front of right now, is a locked chest. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him with my arrows. I'm gonna pull out my shield and my mace really quick. I usually get about 1 or 2 hits in before they start to swing again. Again, I'm healing to heal. Healing, oh yeah, I'm healing to heal, but I'm also healing for increase. I'm gonna sneak again. We're gonna take our arrow back, and then we're gonna search you. Only have 2 things we need. And then your chest is going to be right here, slightly to your right. And it's going to be in this little pocket. Okay. And I do try to take our locks slow, especially with master locks. Okay, that is a 2-handed, I think? No, that's a 1-handed. But it's lower, so I don't need it. And then we're going to open Bleak Falls Sanctum. Oh, my lands. Alright. So then you're going to open up into this room, which there's nothing in here. But you're just going to keep pushing forward. Like I said, like 9 times out of 10, your areas are going to be pretty cut and dry, where it's pretty standard. Like if you go into the map and you look at your current location, it's all going to be pretty cut and dry. Like when you get done and out of the area, you're gonna be like, oh wow, that was literally just a 1-shot way through. And I really think like some of them they did that on purpose so that it was a little bit easier. This one I really think they did it for the ease of into the game, and I didn't mean to get hit that many times. Like what's the doodle? Well, Harley fucked up. Go ahead and search him really quick. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my bow out, and I'm gonna wait for that one to drop. And then set him on fire. And made it easier for me to use the bow. I picked up everything, right? Alright, so then we're gonna go into this little alcove on your right, and then there's gonna be this potion. And then sometimes you'll find a soul gem in that. This time we are not so lucky. There is nothing back here. I mean, you can go back there, but you're not gonna find anything. So here's the Nord bow again, but we already picked it up, so I don't need to worry about it. But here's some gold and some lovely arrows. And then he's got a two-handed. He's got some ingots, and he's got some more arrows. Excuse me. Alright. That should be all of our enemies here. There's nothing back that way. It's literally just a dead end. And then you can check up on the table to see if there's anything up here. Nothing right there. So if that one guy hadn't dropped either, I could have used these two oil pits to get him down or to set him on fire, and it would have been fine. But I already killed him, so I don't need to worry about it. So we're just gonna mosey on through. Alright. And then right here, if you remember when we were back with the guy that stole the claw, this is that spot where you're gonna need it. And see, it says activate keyhole. Well, if I go to activate keyhole, it's gonna attempt it, but not do anything. So you're gonna spin all of these. So that it matches your claw. And then you're gonna hit activate. And then watch, now it's gonna drop down. And all the rings are gonna spin, and then it's gonna drop. That's how you know you've activated the door, because I did just show you that I didn't activate it the first time because my claw wasn't allowing the door to open. So that's why I wanted to show you guys what happens if you don't put in the right code. Alright, so then you're gonna open up into this big area. There's an ore vein right here that I actually did not know was here. So let's go ahead and ore mine it. Ore it. Sorry, my phone keeps going off apparently and I'm not hearing it. So, in the sake of us sneaking around, because we're in a cave, we're gonna keep sneaking. I can't remember if it's right here that the other chest is at. No, where was it? It's over there. Woo, I almost fell. I almost did an oopsie. Wait to get the word roll. I'm just going behind the word wall because there's a chest back here. And then you're gonna find your spot. That one I overshot. The novice locks I don't generally go slow for. It's usually the bigger locks that I go slower for. So we just searched that chest. See, we are behind the word wall. And you're going to see you cannot get out this way. I just wanted to show you that. And then you're going to go back this way, pass through the waterfall. And I'm jumping so that I stay on the thing rather than falling. And you're going to climb up the stairs. And then what I like to do first is I like to pick everything up. So we're going to pick up this poison. We're going to use the soul gem. We're going to search the chest. And we are going to take these. but we're gonna leave the shield and we're gonna leave the dagger. We're leaving the shield because it's 17, and I'm pretty sure that's what our current one is at. It is, so we're leaving it. So now I'm gonna unsneak, and I'm gonna get our word wall. And then this asshole is gonna come out. Pull him out. We're gonna use him. Okay. Oh, he hit me. Crap. See what I mean though? Like I get about 1 or 2 hits in before he swings. And that time he just shoots. So now we're gonna heal really quick. And I'm out of magic, so now I gotta wait for my magic to regenerate. My health might regenerate first. So we're gonna pull our shield and our mace back up. And then we are going to take everything. We're taking this two-handed because it's enchanted. So we're going to take it because we're going to disenchant it. If not, we're going to sell it. And we already searched the chest because everything that's in it is we don't need. And in the essence of us killing our boss right there, we're going to go behind this waterfall because there's a chest. So this is off to the left of the waterfall. See, there's the waterfall, and it's off to the left of the stairs. There is not one down here. Just so y'all are aware, there is not one down there. And then you're going to just come up here, and you're going to go up. And you're going to hit this little thing right here, because this is going to activate a secret door. And then you're going to move on out. Then you can check up in this little corner because there's nothing. I mean, you can, but there's nothing. And then you can take all the little flowers up here. You can even take the skull if you really want to, but I mean, there's really no value to it. And then you're going to search this chest, which is literally right at the drop. So, like, there's your drop, and it's, like, slightly off to your right. And then here's our exit. Alright, so that's Bleak Falls Barrow. I'm gonna wait and see once it comes out to see if it is cleared. Alright, so let's check our... We want world map, we don't want current location. So Bleak Falls Barrow is cleared. So now I can cross it off as being cleared. Alright. Now we're going to go through our inventory. Why are we going through our inventory? Well, I just cleared an area, and if I go to another area, we could get more shit, and I'm just not going to realize, oh, like, did I sell something on accident? Did I do this? Did I do that? So this is why we're going to do it first. So I don't need to do weapons or apparel. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do weapons and apparel on our PC run. I'm not going to worry about weapons and apparel on the Xbox run. So I'm not worried about weapons and apparel. Now we're going to go through our potions. Hopefully. So, we already crossed off Frostbite Venom, and I know that because it took me a minute to find it. So then we go to Potion of Glibness, and I know this is one because I see it right there. Okay. Minor Healing, Minor Magic, and Minor Stamina, we already got. Potion of Resist Cold. Let's see if I can find this one. Haggling, Defender, Illusion, Knight. Version of Fire, Poison, Magic, Frost. There should be one for Cold. Yep, right here. Potion of Resist Cold. Okay. Then Weak Frenzy Poison, which should be by Frenzy Poison, which it is. It's right above it. And then Weak Paralysis. Fear, Stamina, Magic. Paralysis. Weak Paralysis Poison. There we go. Then we go to our scrolls, which we found one. Technically we have two, but it's the same one. So this one's Fireball. Which I don't have written down. Interesting. I have Firestorm and Flamethrower, but I don't have Fireball. Interesting. Alright. Then we go to our ingredients to see if there's anything on here we currently did not cross off, which I don't think there's any that we didn't cross off. Because we have Thistle, we have Spiders, we have Snowberries, we have the Skeever, we got Salt Piles. I think the only thing on this list, oops, I accidentally ate something, that we don't have crossed off is the glowing mushroom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check. I don't think that is one that I crossed off. It's not, because I see it right in the corner. Okay, I don't know what I ate, and I don't remember what it said that I pulled up. I think it was the Red Mountain Flower or Restore Magic. Which I don't see it on here. Oh, yes it is. Okay. Then we're gonna go to books. Alright, we're gonna go to healing. That is a spell we already got, guys, so we cannot actually read it. As you can see up in the corner, it says you already know healing. So just be in mind, it will tell you up in that top left corner if you've already got it. I did it again just to make sure y'all saw that. And we're not doing miscellaneous items. Again, I'll probably do miscellaneous items for our PC run. That way we can do a true 100% run, like another true 100% run on PC. Then we're gonna go ahead and drop. Very carefully, guys. We're gonna drop. And then you're gonna go off to your left because there is an ore vein right here. That's why you're going off to your left. I have to check something really quick. I don't remember if this is a quest or if it's just the area. I kind of want to Google it. It's considered a dungeon activity, but I don't know if that's all it's considered as. That's why I'm checking it. Because the area we're about to go, I don't remember if it's just like this little dungeon activity or if it's considered like an actual quest. So let me index it in the back of the book here and see really quick. That's quest index. And I don't know if it'll do it by character name or not, but we can check. Yeah, it will, so I can find her by name. A.N. Ari Argentino. It literally does not tell me her name. It completely skips her name. It goes from alchemy to archery. Like, excuse me? Alright, so I'm assuming it's gonna just be under dungeon activity. Because I'm not seeing her name anywhere. So we're going up to that little hut icon right there. And this is off to the left of that drop we just made. If y'all are wondering what way we went. We went to the left. I ran out of stamina. Alright. right here you've got a little cabin. Anissa's cabin is considered a dungeon activity, guys. You're gonna talk to her.
It's tough just scraping by out here.
She's
but
not gonna give you any...
I get so lonely out here.
Sorry. She's not gonna give you anything to, like, talk about, but you're gonna go to the cellar in this back left corner of her cabin, behind this dresser. As you can see, it's a novice lock, and it's giving me a hard time. And I just snapped my fucking lockpick. That's awesome. Oh, come on. Alright. So you're gonna unlock this cellar, right? And you're gonna not sneak anymore, because you're not in her way anymore. And what we're gonna do is we're actually, before we take any of her shit, actually, no, we're gonna take her shit first. And we're gonna read this letter and we're gonna steal it. Why? Because we're gonna keep it as a trophy. And then we're gonna take all of her ingredients. We're gonna check these books. They're all ruined books. We don't have to worry about them. We're gonna check her cupboard. She's got nothing we need. And then she's got a couple... crap. She's got a poison up here that it's not letting me take. It's still telling me steal from cupboard. There we go. And there's a sack right here, and there's two other ones. That one's empty. I don't know why I did that. Alright. And then you're gonna search a satchel. You're gonna take all of that. And you're gonna check the drum and the loot. Alright, so what we're gonna do first, right? We're gonna go to the Arcane Enchanter, guys, because we got a lot of stuff we need to disenchant first. This is gonna tell you a little bit about enchanting. And then you'll see Soul Gem, Enchantment, and Item. Well, we got a bunch of items. However, that's to enchant it, not to disenchant it. And I accidentally hit back again. So what we're going to do is go to this disenchant part. And these are all the ones that we have that have an enchantment on it. Now, you can smith these enchantments, or these enchanted items to make them better. However, you need like a smithing level of whatever in order to get it. I don't know what the smithing level is. It might be pretty high though. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to the spot in our pink book that's for our enchantments. So I'm gonna start with this one. So this one's enchantment is of cold. So it's your derived enchantment. And it's gonna be cold / chills. And then when you destroy it, you learn the base enchantment of frost damage. So your derived enchantment is your of whatever, and then your base enchantment is, I keep hitting my mic, and then your base enchantment is what you're learning. So for this case, our base enchantment again is frost damage, so we're gonna look for frost damage. And then you're gonna look for the derived enchantment, which again is of cold or of chills or whatever. Now I found this from the last time we attempted this, which was a while back. A while back when we first tried getting all the enchantments. I think we tried getting all the enchantments and all the books. I think those were the only two things we were doing at the time. This was like a year or two ago. I did remember, though, however, that sometimes if you learn one part, it will not let you learn the other. So basically, when you learn of cold, you're probably also learning of frost, of ice, of freezing, of blizzards, of winter. And you have all of them. Some of them will do that. So what I try to do is I will try to look at all of them first in the disenchantment to see if I can disenchant it. And if it's one derived enchantment that I actually don't have crossed off, then I will cross it off if it's grayed out. Because if you can't disenchant it, then you already know it. So when we do the enchantment part, we gotta look at like our derived and then our base. So our base we probably already will have, but our derived we probably do not. So that was our frost damage. So when you get into like a novice hood, for instance, then you gotta figure out what your derived is. So I gotta remember what it is actually. Magic. I don't think this is one, honestly, because I don't know what this one's considered. I don't even think that one has a derived, to be honest. Oh, novice. Novice. This one most likely is your warlock robe. Increases magic. No, this one would be not a warlock robe. I feel like this one is on here, though. Alright, let's see what our base enchantment is here. Alright, so this one's fortify magic. Okay. But the problem with that is that there's no actual... Yeah, there's like no actual derived part to that one that I can see. Unless I'm just like completely... Oh, wait. That was plus 30, right? Because I think I found it. I'm just gonna put a question mark next to it. Because I don't know if that was its derivative or not. Because like this novice robe is 50, and I don't have one that says magic plus 50. I have a magic plus 20 and a magic plus 30. So I don't know if that was the actual one or not. And according to this, it's not considered a college robe or a warlock robe. Which means it's not considered that in the book either for the walkthrough. So I don't know how we're gonna do these two, for instance. So this one's got to have a different base because it's telling me I can destroy it. This one's magic regen. So, which is funny because I don't see that one either. Regen, fortify magic regen. I have fortify magic rate. I don't have magic regen. So I'll just write this one down. Just so that I can say I have it written down. And then cross it off because we learned it. So like, I don't know how we're gonna do the derived enchantment of those two, for instance, because I don't personally see them. But then we get the novice robes of alteration. So this one I do know is gonna be a warlock robe. No, it's not. It's gonna be a college robe. I misspoke. That's my bad. So you have the novice alteration, so that's what this one is. So then we're gonna destroy it for our base, which is alteration and magic. So that one's gonna be your... I don't know how we're gonna do this one. Yeah, we're just gonna cross off alteration and magic and call it good. Okay, no, we're not. Ring of minor restoration. So minor restoration is a derived. So I just gotta find restoration. Minor restoration's right here. So we're gonna cross off minor restoration, and then we're gonna destroy it, and then we get fortify restoration right here. I'm just gonna write down magic / alteration, because I don't know if that will count towards both by themselves or not. And then I'm gonna put a little question mark next to them just so that I know if I'm safe or not. Alright, so those are all of our enchantments that we can learn right now. And then we already picked up all of the ingredients down here. However, there's ingredients upstairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip that potions thing. Oh, I missed her! Just let her hit me with it. And then I'm gonna search her. And I'm gonna take her robes, because as you can see, they're lit up. So I'm gonna take the robes, and then I'm gonna heal. Alright. And then we're gonna actually level up our magic. Because as you can see, us trying to restore our magic is now becoming too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restore, or I'm going to increase our magic, and then I'm going to go over here. And we're going to actually do cast novice restoration spells for half magic. So I'm going to make sure in our skill list, in the pink book, shit, I don't have restoration listed. Hold on, I need to actually write restoration. So I'm going to go over into lockpicking really quick and make sure I wrote down all of the lockpicking stuff. Just got Novice Apprentice, Quick Hands, Wax Key, Adapt, Golden Touch, Treasure Hunter, Expert, Locksmith, Unbreakable, and Master. Okay, I do have them all written down. Shit, I didn't mean to fully back out of that. So I'm going to go over to Restoration really quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm now going to add Restoration, because I kind of have to at this point, because I have to have our magic down to half. So I'm going to write down Restoration. And then we're going to go into the skill. So it goes, we're going to go Novice. And then we got to go one way or the other. I mean, it doesn't really matter what way we go. But we're going to go Dual Casting. Okay, and then Recovery. It's got 2 ranks, so we're going to write 1, and then we're going to write 2. And then we have Avoid Death, so now we're going to write that one. Granted, they're not listed in this order for the way to get them. It's just what was all on that spine. So now I'm going to get Respite, or Respite, however you want to say it. Okay, and then I'm going to go up to Apprentice. I'm probably going a really backward ass way, but it's fine. Then we're going to get Adept. It's just so I have it written out. And we're going to go up, Expert. And then Master, because I can see the word. Okay. And then we're going to go up whatever other way it'll let me go. Alright, so we're going to get Regeneration, and that was only because it went up that way. It wasn't because that was the way I chose. It literally just does not like me. Then we got Necromage, whatever you want to call it. Then you got Ward Absorb, I think that was. Yes. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there should be 12 dots for restoration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yes. So now that I have all of them written down, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the novice, and then I'm going to take the perk. And then I'm going to then switch our colors because we don't want black. A black ink pen, because black was what I did our first attempt that I tried to do a couple months ago, and then school got in the way. That's what I was crossing off for them originally. That's why we switched to the red pen. So we got a red pen, and now we're gonna cross off novice. I apparently have 2 perks to increase. Oh, that now makes sense as to